the main event of the evening.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy here, Razor Sharp Picks, coming at you live for the #1 dual stream on all platforms. We are live for the NFC Championship, and we have the NFC West here trying to figure out who will be playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You guys know how we do it here. We are live on 2 channels. We are live on Sports Money and over on the Razor Sharp Picks Network. We have the Rams. We have Seattle. We're going to be giving out some pregame bets, some live bets, some halftime bets, and who knows, you might get some bets in other sports as well. We got Mikey Money. We got Ramon. Let's have a night, fellas. Mikey, how you doing, my friend?
Jacked, boys. I am fired up. I am ready for this battle. We've seen one half of the Super Bowl puzzle come into picture here. I'm looking forward to watching this game unfold out there. A little snow. Got a little messy for them quarterbacks out there, but we nailed it. Nailed it. 100% nailed it. This quarterback change in that last game was not what everybody thought it was. And if you could say that, maybe they improved that Denver Broncos squad. So we'll see what happens here with this game, but I'm ready to be here with you boys. I'm ready to talk some props, some sides, some totals, some touchdown bets as well. Let's get it.
Let's go. I don't know if I agree with getting better with the backup quarterback, but we'll talk about that another night. Ramon, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, Razor, if you could find some other sports to bet on tonight, it better be cross-country skiing or maybe bobsled with the temperatures across the country and even hit Denver there, right? Look, for all those people, Denver's going to put in a dome. Look, it's beautiful, right? It's cool, but we probably would deserve better football games with championship stakes on the line. So at least the weather's clear here and everything. It's cool if it was some, maybe a game in December with the Bengals and the Browns or something, but it just felt a little dry there, no pun intended, with the end of the game. And, you understand you're playing the elements there, and maybe even Denver, even though you talk about the wind at your back, you can run the ball and it helps when you have the wind at your back. I'm not talking about the physicality of it, just talking about the inconvenience of the defense. So we got clear skies here. Yeah, maybe cold conditions, but it looks like a nice day for some football and maybe a little bit of offense too. Let's go offense after that one.
Low scoring, boring game to start the AFC Championship. 10-7 final. Who is gonna play the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Whoever it is,
Let's talk about it.
Razor. Whoever wins this game is favored, no doubt about it.
Ooh, the Rams, Seattle. Let's talk about it. Who is going to make it to the Super Bowl? The NFC West is definitely going to make it. Now we just got to figure out which team makes it. Let's talk about it. We have the LA Rams headed to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. We take a look at the Rams. They are 12-5 overall, 5-4 on the road. Seattle went 14-3, and they went 6-2 at home. The Rams are coming off back-to-back road games. They've won 3 in a row. They beat Carolina in round 1, 34-31. They beat the Bears at Chicago in overtime, 20-17. They head to Seattle, who had a first-round bye after beating San Fran at San Fran 13-3. Then they played him again, and they just opened up a can of whoop ass, 41-6. Seattle coming off a huge win last week in Seattle, against the Niners. Now they play their other rival, the Rams. Let's take a look at this line. It opened up at Seattle -3 and 2.5, depending on your book, and it hasn't moved. It is at 2.5 currently everywhere. We take a look at the total. It opened up at 46.5, and it's dropped to 45.5, and some books have just gone back up to 46. We take a look at the betting percentages. We have 51% of the cash, 53% of the tickets on the Rams. Pretty much a 50-50 split, but the public is all over on the total here. The over, 81% of the cash, 78% of the tickets on the over. Mikey Money, talk to the people. How are you getting paid?
Yeah, I mean, I think this one comes down to, quite simply put, experience. Experience at all helms and faculties of the game. We got a young coach in Seattle Seahawks. We got a Sammy Darnold, Stacy's mom, candidate of the year back when he was a New York Jet. And listen, good for him. Got himself to the Vikings, showed everybody he's got some worth. This is a big game. It's a big moment. There's a big opportunity on the line for these guys, and this is where I choose to fade this home favorite. First and foremost, I look at the spread. I see 2.5 points. I think to myself, they're saying the Rams are the better team, right? I mean, I know some of you guys are going to argue and say it's now really 2 points that home field gets. I'm still going to go with my 3. Maybe I'm old school, and I think if it's sitting at 2.5, they're saying, hey, if this was a neutral field, then we've got a situation where the Rams are 0.5 point better in that spot. I don't disagree. I think that's probably an underestimate out there because we haven't seen the guys like Devontae Adams get cooking yet. The Rams, when they play a team coming off a big win of 10 points or more, listen, this is where experience steps up and rings the bell, answers the call, whatever you want to talk about it. 13-1-1 are those Rams specifically in those positions. So I like the spot. Not only that, but we're looking at, a revenge situation. We were live for that 2%, less than 2% chance that Sammy Darnold had to go out there and win that game. Overtime thriller. And it was a lot of fun here, but Road Dogs on a winning streak in divisional games are 9-1 their last time. They've cashed 8 straight times. They're 42-9 in those positions on top of that. So I like this one. I'm going to go with the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams first half. I'm going to take the Rams full game. I'm going to sprinkle the money line, and I'm going to go one more. It is a conference championship game, boys. And what do we know about conference championships? Defense wins championships out there. We saw this game. Hey, guess what? Team played before. The game went to overtime. It wasn't over. The next game goes to the under. I'm going to take the under in this game as well. I think I got 45.5 was the number that I gave out earlier today. So we're going to follow suit. Rams first half, Rams full game, under in this game. And let's see what you boys have to say.
Let's go. We're going to go to Ramon next, but we're going to bring in our guest on first. From Canada, Dylan in the building. What up, Dylan? What up?
What's going on, everybody?
What up?
Happy to be back for another NFL stream. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a banger tonight. This last one was crazy. I know you guys watched it.
Oh, man, we got a good one ahead of us, and I can't wait to keep talking about it and see what you have in this one. Mikey just broke it down. Now it's time for Ramon. Ramon, talk to the people. Tell how you're getting paid here in the NFC Championship.
I'm just glad we have Dylan because I said all we're going to be able to focus on here is winter sports. We do have some NHL still out there and maybe a couple basketball games. But yeah, I was following the script with Mikey there until he said defense wins championships, and he's putting that on the tail end of his Rams promotion here. So that's kind of why I'm on the Seahawks here, but I'm more on the total. I don't see it the way Mikey does here. I think I've got explosive offensive possibilities with Puka Nacua, JSN likely to go off in this game. A little bit bummed out, no Charbonnet, but I think that only helps Walker. He's more of the dominant back anyways here. And with Kyron Williams in the backfield, look, I know that these guys, the Seahawks, have hung their hat on their defenses this year. I actually think that's the difference in this game. The Rams defense, to me, is tailed off here with some poor performances, especially in the game against Seattle. I know they both looked pretty bad. That was wild. And remember, it was a little bit of hijinks in there too. In that game that night, man, we had fun with that game. And you're right, that other game was a little bit lower scoring the first time around. So, yeah, I did end up here with the Seahawks here, but I think more importantly, I think for me, the over as well here tonight. I think you've got Stafford in there. Darnold's been pretty great. There's no doubt about it. He found his niche. Like I've said about some of the quarterbacks, you guys make fun of me all day. You got to find the right situations. That's helps quarterbacks thrive a little bit and really go get to their peak, right? Yeah, maybe even though Darnold's kind of overshot his capabilities, but hey, he's a pro out there and he's done an incredible job. Just one step away from the Super Bowl with these two teams. We get some props here. We're about ready to go. And one thing is we will not have a repeat matchup in the Super Bowl, right? We've seen both the Rams and the Seahawks play the Patriots before. So I mentioned JSN. I mentioned the explosiveness. I feel like our old other friend from Canada, if I could just channel him tonight, I want to go over in a lot of props here. I'm going to ramp up JSN on his receptions. His yardage was out of control there a little bit at 90. He could get that. He might need to get that. We'll take JSN over 8+ receptions at plus 145. And over on the Rams side, I did go kind of heavy with the Rams here. I thought their numbers on some of these guys are pretty good. I'm going with got to go with Nakua here. I'm going to take him over 125 plus at plus 125 receiving yards, and Cooper Kupp over 40 plus yards at plus 135. Also, I've got Whittington in there at over 15.5 plus at plus 185. So my other Rams play here, Kyron Williams, over 68.5 rushing and receiving yards tonight. I thought he looked a little light on some of these numbers. I know I'm giving out Seattle here, but I do expect just a more complete effort and a big night from JSN. I also took Seattle for the defensive and special teams touchdown. I mean, that puts Rashid in my back pocket. That puts the Seattle defense, which has obviously been able to score as well. And they're 4-1 in an ATD tonight. I also took Blake Corum under 30.5 rushing yards. And I did take Blake Corum over a half a reception there. I'm going to do the price spray on that one, Razor. Actually, I didn't write it down here, but look, I think hopefully we get a much more exciting, thrilling game, maybe like that last one we saw with these two teams on that night we were together. So let's settle in and hope it is a little better than the last one. Did the machine that showed us the yardage break at the end of the game? I had no idea where the ball even was, and neither did the announcers. They didn't turn it off because it was annoying, I hope.
Yeah, I did see that as well. A boring game in game one. Is this one going to be the same? Dylon, how are you getting paid in this one? You're on mute.
I'm going to go to the Seahawks money line and parlay it with the under 53.5 at plus 140. And then I'm going to look for this under full game too. Anything I can get on the under or the Seahawks at a better price, that's where I'm going to be looking live. That's all I took. Seahawks and under, baby.
Seahawks and under for Dylon. And he's going to be looking at some live bets as well. For me, short and sweet. Cutting it early here. I want to get paid first. I'm going to the first half under 22.5. That's a $300 bet for me. We are 1-1 today in the NFL. $400 gamblers first glance. Denver plus 4 was a winner. We did have the over 43 for $330. We lost, so we're up $70 so far today in the NFL, and I'm going with the under first half. There's going to be a lot of tick, and this one's going to get boring here in the first half, and I think it's going to get explosive in the second half. This is the NFC Championship. Defense wins championships, Mikey said. And I don't think anyone wants to make the first mistake. So I think it's going to start out slow and pick up in the second half. It's that time of the night, the best segment on any stream, and that is the first touchdown scorer of the game. Who is going to score the first touchdown? The Rams player, a Seattle player, defense, no touchdown. Who is going to score the first touchdown of the game? Drop your bets in the chat as well. Run the video.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, ooh, I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit...
Let's go, Mikey Money. Who is gonna score the first touchdown of the game?
I will say the name, and you probably will say who the hell is that. I'm going to George Holani. Give me a little running back action here. I know Kenneth Gainwell post the op, or not Gainwell, but you guys know the deal there. Kenneth Walker seems like he's a good play, but I'm going to go with Holani here. This guy opened up at 55-1. He's sitting around 40-1-ish right now, give or take, depending on the book that you have out there. So I'm going for a big payday. Let's go.
George at a big price. He's plus 3,500 over on DraftKings. Make sure you shop around and get the best line. Ramon Scott, who is going to score the first touchdown?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I want to go with my man Rashid Shaheed, but I think I'm already tied up in him a little bit with that ATD. So I'm gonna go to AJ Barner, the tight end here in this one for the Seattle Seahawks. Let's see what I got him at here. I'm at a technical issue, actually. Just loading up here, guys. At 12-1 right now at Kalshi.
12-1. Not a bad price. Not a bad price. I like it, 12-1. Dylan, how you getting big?
I'm gonna try Puka. So I'm gonna try plus 800. Puka Nakua, 8-1. Just throwing darts here. I got no cap for it. I'm just throwing darts.
Puka. Plus 700 over on DraftKings. For me, I'm going to go with a player that is in his prime. He's an older gentleman. Some people might say he shouldn't even be playing tonight. He hasn't scored a touchdown in a long time. You know what that means?
He's due.
He's due. Give me Cooper Kupp.
Wow.
Give me him plus 1,300. He's at home. Primetime NFC Championship. Give me
Former
revenge minded.
Yeah, looking for that revenge. Give it to him, baby. Give me Cooper Kupp. And I got that at plus 1,300.
I'm expecting a big game tonight from Kupp in the last game of his career.
Ooh.
I was kind of thinking you would have gone Devontae Adams here.
I'm in Seattle. Who am I kidding? But big game for Cooper Kupp tonight. Yeah, definitely. Devontae, I want him to, show out a little more. I mean, look, he came on with a bang here so far with these Rams, but maybe hasn't really held his own there in the last few. But man, when you got to give so much attention to Nakua, right? Wouldn't you think that a big time star like Devontae Adams, a situation could be made for him? I couldn't really get involved with him. Just so worried that Nakua is just such a safety blanket for Darnold. I think sometimes he has one-way blinders on when it comes to Nakua, but why wouldn't you? I mean, this guy's insane out there. So you ready to go here, guys, and see who's going to the bowl?
I've been ready, dog.
National anthem is coming up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys know how we do it here. Every 20 likes, we start popping some shots, but we got to get to 50 first. We are live on 2 channels. We're live on the Ray Sharp Picks Network and over on Sports Money. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, share the video, and subscribe. Turn your notifications on, and you'll get notified each and every time we go live.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Gary, Trey Day, Andrew, Bo Jackson, The Truth, Dana Delp, Elliot, Red Bear, Trevor, Robert McCormick, Cecil C, Gerald. Who else we got in here? Don Johnson, Nicholas Handy, Daniel Barry, Trevor, M the Great, JW, Stop Geo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button down below, share the video, and subscribe. Shout out to First on Race Days over on Twitch. Let's go.
Let's go, boys. Let's have a game.
Let's fucking go. Let's go indeed.
National anthem. This might be the last NFL stream of the season. So it's only right we toast everybody in the chat. Appreciate everyone for joining us all season long. We've been live every Friday or every Thursday, Sunday, Monday, primetime games, and sometimes we even covered the other ones. I know we covered the Black Friday games, a couple other games as well. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. We appreciate the support as always. And let's end it with the bang. Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo! Shit, we spilled it.
Got country
Hell
western.
of a season, boys. Hell of a season.
Really good. It was really good.
Woo, made some good money. Lost some
Learned a
good
lot.
bets.
We had good times.
It's time to drink because we got a
But
lot
you
of
know what?
snow and the kids are off school tomorrow.
The best part about it all was that we got to do it together.
How much snow did you guys get?
Over here, not too much right now.
What about you, Mike?
We're still hunkering down. Probably 8 to 10 already.
See, it's hard to tell how much we got. I mean, I had to shovel like 4
Yeah.
times. But like it's so windy, like all the snow on the roofs are just falling all down, so you can't really tell how much we actually got. But yeah, something like that.
Dude, I took a massive gust of wind off the lake and I had the snowblower going and the wind changed directions on a dime and fucking head to toe dialed in with snow, man. I was like, oh my God, it was cold. It was down my neck. I'm like,
Wow.
oh, what a dick move that was. Whew, it was
I know,
cold.
my wife's the essential worker, so I had to make sure her car was cleaned off. She's got to go to work tomorrow.
Gary in the chat mentions Scotty Scheffler's win. It was quite the contrast watching the golf on one screen, beautiful green grass, blue skies, and over here I've got the white field and the snow.
Hey, that game got crazy, Ramon.
Yeah, these places are only about 1,700, 1,800 miles apart. there, but this one looks pretty clear. I'm going to add one. Mike got me fired a little bit about Walker in there, though. I'm going to go take Walker here. Wish it was better odds, but I've got him taking him at 2 TDs at 4-1 tonight. Obviously, had that big three touchdown game here, so they can get him close. We know who's going to get the ball for Seattle, so I'm going to get Walker in there for a couple of touchdowns tonight for one more. I'm going big here with our game tonight, and we'll get some of Dylon's picks hopefully on the hockey. We just had that Penguins Canucks game go off here.
Yeah, I like the Penguins there if you guys can get it at a good price. I really like the Penguins.
Who gets the ball first?
No score. I missed it, Mike. I'm sorry.
Not sure yet. Redbeard says, what exactly is an essential worker these days?
Right? This is essential work, isn't it?
My bartender? Is that the right answer? It's essential for me.
Well, I know here in Delaware, they made it like you couldn't be on the roads unless you were an essential worker, and they listed it. It's like hospital, like nursing and all that stuff. And then they did have like food and delivery like that. So I guess if you needed the DoorDash or Uber Eats, that was available.
That seems essential.
Yeah, but the tips are pretty good tonight. Let's hope.
Yeah, until you get stuck somewhere and then you got to pay to get it out.
All right, we'll see here. I didn't check my prop yet, Mike. I'm counting on that 25-1 here.
I know. I was actually talking about that earlier today. I said, they're going to get over 2 feet.
Yeah, did you see when they showed the Denver, which was bad, and then they showed New England? They were saying, they've got a couple of inches.
Yeah.
The thing was literally halfway up the goalpost support, the snow that accumulated in Foxborough. So, like I said,
I thought they said that they were supposed to get over 18 inches. So I when I heard that, I thought, oh man, we got a shot. That prop's alive. We were Kalshi betting last night, Razor. Over 2 feet of snow to fall in New York City, plus 2,500.
I do my best Kalshi betting.
You're sick, Mike. You're sick.
In bed.
I think it was like I think like 9 inches was minus 110. So we opted for the max.
We're talking about.
I did ramp it down. I kind of added some more, Mike. All we needed some over average, and I might be okay there.
Also, it's shot time. We have reached 50 likes before the game's even started. Let's make it a record tonight. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. I don't know if we've ever done it, but let's see if we can. It all starts with you in the chat. Hit the like button on both channels, and then do us a favor. Hit the share button. Let one of your friends know. Does somebody owe you money? Tell them to join us. We'll help them win some money so they can pay you back. Cheers to 50 likes.
Cheers.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, Mike, if you want to talk about some degenerate bets, I just lost a bad one recently. I thought it was a lock. I was sure that it was. It was for the Adult Entertainment Awards, most clever title of the year. I had my cocktaker paid dividends. I thought it was really good. Turns out the one that won, it wasn't even on the list. They wouldn't even offer me that one as an option. It wasn't even on the list. So I went ahead.
What was it? I remember we talked about those.
I can't remember the name of it. It was stupid.
Oh, shit. We're going to look it up now.
I did look it up. I can't remember. It wasn't even clever. Honestly, it wasn't even clever.
Did you watch the rewards? Who was hosting?
I'm not sure. Probably some porn star.
Okay, so Seattle's got the ball here to start. The Rams got the ball here to start the game. Seattle will get it there in the second half, guys. It was never my favorite category there in the adult film.
I really thought it was the best from the list that they had given me, but the winner wasn't even on the list, so I feel cheated.
Razor specializes in the hottest new male porn stars. What do you mean? $400 gambler's first glance.
Oh, here it is. This one wasn't on the list.
Talk about that one.
But the clever title of the year winner was "My Talking Penis Told Me to Fuck My Stepmom."
Oh God! What, I mean,
I didn't know that was an
Come
option.
on, stepmom is nothing. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't an option, Mike. It wasn't even on the list.
No, it must have
They
been
ripped
rigged.
me off, man. They ripped
Must
me
have
off.
been rigged, because you think of some of the great names of the past, like Shaving Ryan's Privates, for example.
Right? That was
And
not
it looks
even
like Seattle is going to get the
over.
ball. to start
I'm
the
over it.
second
Whatever.
half, as you can see above Dylan. And yeah, Gary's rooting for a Seattle win here. He took exact matchup Patriots to beat Seattle in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Gary, you can see your way out the door. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, I cashed Patriots to win the AFC. We made that one quite a while ago on the morning show there, and they're in. Man, Patriots back. And
Nice
what they
work.
say at the end there, Tom Brady never won in Denver in all those matchups.
Yeah.
Really?
And we're going to start out with a punt, hopefully, here. 4th and 3, and the Rams are going to punt.
Punt, 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 punt.
Oh, that might have been pass interference there.
Might have went a little bit early. The Scheffler hasn't. Has he quite wrapped it up there? I think maybe he has. How does one man so dominant at a game where, par is par, right? All the guys are kind of created equal. Yeah, maybe Scotty's got a little inch or two on these guys. Maybe it's amazing that he can go out there and be so dominant. Tournament after tournament. I know it's a mental game for sure. So that's what he has over those guys, but just makes it look so easy. Cashing, like I said, 3-1 to win a golf tournament seems like you don't really want to do it, but man,
that's what I was going to say. Ramon,
Took the fun out of it for me.
I saw him at like plus 145 before it went off. I got in super late, and I was like, man, everybody else plus 500, plus 1,000. And I was like, really? But I took it anyways.
The guy to win a 4-round golf tournament pays out less than an anytime touchdown prop. It just ruins the fun for me.
Mike's like, and the Scotty Scheffler will be off this week. He's like, okay, let's hit the
pin. Oh, this is an off week for Scotty. Let's go. I'm in. Sammy Darnold here, boys. See what he can do as he takes the field. Looks clean. Looks pristine after watching that Denver game here.
Yeah, no,
the only part of the country that seemed to manage to miss the storm. Seattle.
And I was watching that game. What was it? Somewhere around the third quarter, Mike. Anyway, it was in the second half. I went to go make some lunch quick. I just made a chicken Caesar wrap, all cooked. So I put it together 3 minutes. I come back. I'm like, holy shit, this weather has changed. Crazy. And then I went to go shower 5 minutes, come back. I'm like, holy shit, this weather is crazy.
Chicken wrap.
I always love those
chicken wrap.
Those seem like playoff games to me. You were talking about the dome and Denver's looking to put that dome in there, but I did hear Robert Kraft say they have no plans to put a dome out there. And he said, listen, we know that people expect, high quality this time of year. You want the best of the best to be on the best surfaces. He said, but you tell me, name one person that wants to come play at New England in the playoffs. And that's a fair statement. It's a fair statement. Nobody wants to go to play at New England.
Yeah, and maybe, just maybe, I mean, as the game it was, they're a cold weather team, so they kind of handled the elements as well. I think that game was just whatever happened. I don't think, no disrespect to Stidham, I would have given a better chance maybe if the game would have remained dry. There's a big play up top right now, guys. Rashid Shaheed is down to the 25.
Great tackle, saved the touchdown.
I kind of like that sidearm bullet that Stidham throws out there. That seemed like he had a nice throwing technique. I noticed from that fella.
Yeah,
Caleb Williams has that same kind of technique where he throws it sidearm sometimes.
That was a great throw.
I think there was some great analysis at halftime by Kirk Cousins. He said, when you're you can get out there and look, but it's just anticipating the pressure. You could see from the first get-go, it got in there so fast, and he's like, oh my gosh, I got to start running right away. And it just became the problem there. So Shaheed, who they've kind of ignored in the passing game a little bit here with that big play. And then all of a sudden, here's JSN with a quick pass for a first down. So just want to say about Shaheed, guys, I didn't play this one on the air. Maybe I'll just say it now. Maybe you still want to get on it. I kind of forgot about it. But Rashid Shaheed gets a lot of action in the run game. And I think without Charbonnet, he doesn't run from the backfield. He runs, end arounds. But he seems to get one every game, and his rushing yards was 4.5. Or maybe it's 5.5 now. I think people were on this one. Rashid Shaheed could get an end around easy today and accumulate that. It seems like a pretty good play. We're inside the 10 here, 1st and goal.
All right.
It actually surprised me that they went up top to him, but I'd get the ball to him for sure with that speed that he has. Walker runs it inside to the 6 here, I think.
Who's it gonna be?
Hi, Cooper. Come on, Cooper.
Here,
Give
Cooper.
it to
Cooper.
Give it to George.
Really looking for a field goal.
Yeah, ideally, right?
Yeah, they tried running it twice here.
Over here.
Broke free there, and that's going to set up an interesting 3rd down.
3rd and goal from the 2.5.
Give it to George.
Wrapping it up there.
Holani. Call his number. Running back number 10 on the depth chart. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cross that mic there when I remember that now. He's in there with Alani. Walker's in there, of course. So for now, anyway.
3rd and goal.
They
hand it off. And he's going to get to the outside. Touchdown, Walker.
He stole Walker. He stole Hawani's touchdown. What a scumbag.
Yep. Well, hey, look, I was talking to Polani last night, obviously, too. So I wanted him to get in there and maybe appear, but we'll just see. When you got a guy like Walker who has his magnet into the end zone, he's got one here in the Hawks lead.
Redbeard says, Seattle, a dome? Where's the snow? That's what I said. The only place in North America without any fucking snow on it. That in Ramon's backyard.
Seattle's got a beautiful stadium, don't they, guys? The way it's shaped with no wonder it's so loud, too, with the high stands, right? And remember the Kingdome, if you're as old as I am, was a loud place, too. That's kind of where the 12s got their start. I mean, the Kingdome was loud because it was a dome, and that was back in the day with the Seahawks there before they get this beautiful stadium.
Also shot to Gary. Nice call on Walker. First touchdown of the game.
Oh, great job. Who had it there?
Our friend Gary.
From the 216. Cash that shit. Lego. Boom. Done.
Gary's hot right now for sure to start this day.
Oh, Gary. Bo Jackson live bet the Rams money line.
Yeah, that's time, Bo. Can we get? Let's see what number we can get. Plus 5.5. Well, just take the let's take the plus. All right. You got me at 5.5. I'll sprinkle the plus 200 money line.
Get plus 7 at Bet Rivers. Over under 49.5.
Yeah, I got 50.5 on the total. I got 5.5 at even money. Maybe I'll take it to 6.5. Let me see what that does. 6.5 is minus 125. Nah, just take the 5.5. 5.5, and then I'll sprinkle. I mean, if I'm sprinkling the money line, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to my nephew Thomas. Told Gary to take Pats in Seattle in the Super Bowl. He followed the bet, and it's looking good so far. That would be huge.
I was just sending a tweet out about the show, and this image popped up here. Let me share this with you guys. Let's put the bullshit meter in play here. You tell me, is there any validity?
Hey, so I was just on the phone there. Let's go. Nice work, Gary. Way to cash that one.
All right. So this
Whoa, what are we looking at here?
is Mark Davis's girlfriend. She's 26. He's 70. He says she didn't know he was a billionaire. She was just attracted to his beautiful smile.
Yeah, right.
Put one in the chat if you believe that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to her double D's. That's right.
way.
Fuck off. I didn't know she had double D's. Piss off.
She didn't know he was a billionaire. She was attracted to his smile.
Hey, we have to do it however, Mike, we got to, however we can,
Hey, whatever you got to tell yourself to sleep at night. I have a feeling Mark Davis ain't sleeping too poorly at night anyways.
Right? Let's watch it.
Yeah, but
that came up as I was
like, I'm sure, like, how much money is she getting? I mean, like maybe like is she getting like an allowance or? Cause I'm sure he signed a prenup. He's not going to get all that $1 billion.
Well, girlfriend.
Well, they're not married. They're not married. She's just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She'll make more money as a girlfriend than if they did get married, because then he's going to put her on a budget. Right now, she's going to get whatever she wants. They get married, she's going on a budget.
What did the paid him to leave? Who said that again? Charlie Sheen.
So you're telling me, Mike, he's got all that money and he can't afford like a stylist or like some kind of fashion coach with that haircut out there?
Oh, brother,
he can't afford a barber? What the fuck's going on over there?
His favorite movie was Dumb and Dumber. What do you mean?
That's what he looks Dumb and Dumber.
You wish you could get a haircut like that, Dylon. You wish.
I wish I had the confidence to pull it off. It's true.
You'd think that this franchise could succeed. I said when he brought the Raiders to Las Vegas, even Mark Davis can't screw this up. But, well, he's found a way pretty much to do so.
I like that he's got his new house going up, and it's going to be in a same design, same architectural design as the stadium. I thought that was a pretty cool move. How hard a time you think it was to convince him to move that team to Vegas? I think the call went like this. Hey, Mark, we got a great idea. What is it? We want to move your team to Las Vegas. Be the first NFL franchise. And okay, I'm in. That's it. Calls over.
But I do believe if in Oakland, the Raiders are, they've always been cash poor, so they were never going to be able to build their own stadium. But if they would add a stadium like the 49ers got, I think they would have stayed somewhere in Oakland. But just these these democratic cities, they can't work it out. Look at this, guys.
Puka with a big cat.
Not now.
And they're in Seattle territory down to the 25. Make it to 26.
Puka Nakua. That means incredible talent in Hawaiian, Mike.
1st and 10 at the 26.
I love how he goes back and, so many times you see these, defensive backs make decent plays like that, but he turns his back, he faces the ball. That's awesome. More receivers should do that. He wants it again. Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Tried to throw a little bit of another fade there to Puka in the end zone, but just kind of overthrown, tried to throw in a place where only Puka maybe could get it. Great job of the Rams. Go down the field here. Not quite in the red zone yet. But I don't know. I think the Rams red zone extends to the 30. That's how good they are.
Also, Ramon, you might need to refresh. You're a little bit behind. I know we watch on the same program.
No, I was delaying my reaction there on the Nakua. You were supposed to come in and say incomplete, Razor.
No, I'm just saying because I can see the game on the screen behind you.
Okay, but I thought you told me with that instruction that does it have to do that every game though with that setting, or I thought it was
no, it should save it. But I don't know, sometimes you might accidentally hit like
decreased or default.
Yeah, decreased.
Okay, I'm on. I might have. You know what? I was fucking around earlier though with did some rewinding. I'm on YouTube TV. Why do they put that dumb little football on there? Does anybody notice that when you fast forward, they have a little tiny football on there?
Also, we got 4th and 10. We got a field goal attempt
Okay, 19,
44-yard field goal.
16, 15. How am I doing? 14. They're on the board here. Well, easier to kick in these conditions, Fraser.
7-3.
The kick is up. It's good.
It's good.
18-year-old Blades Brown kind of felt the pressure a little bit today of trying to compete with Scotty. He shot a 74, but good job by the 18-year-old there at the American Express tournament. They used to call this the Bob Hope Invitational a long time ago, but
What happened to Mikey?
uh-oh.
He lost him.
Could be the internet froze. It froze.
We got a live line of Rams plus 5.5 over under 51.
Okay. Yeah, we still got more time to score here.
We got 8:15 left in the first quarter.
Okay. Got also action tonight from the Australian Open. Should be some good matches this evening, including Americans. Madison Keys taking on Jesse Pegula. Taylor Fritz in action as well. There's some more NBA too. I guess did have
Ben Shelton on deck too, Ramon. Ben Shelton.
Yeah.
Benny boy.
I got some hockey tonight. I'm in Chicago against Florida tonight.
Okay.
That game's getting ready to drop the puck.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you, Razor. I'm with you on the Blackhawks tonight.
Yeah, I don't mind that one either. There's a reason why they're short dog. I like the goaltending matchup here, and also Florida's on a back-to-back, so I think it's a good spot for Blackhawks.
Yeah. Florida was in Minnesota last night. They played the game there in St. Paul. A lot of people saying, "Hey, how come the basketball game got canceled?" Well, they're on the other side of the.
Yeah, there's actually two that got canceled. That's crazy.
Yeah, we had a cancellation today. Is that because of the weather there today? Dallas could never get off of they spent several hours waiting in their plane to take off, and just never was going to happen. So, I had to make that one up.
Yeah, I guess the plane wouldn't defrost.
Oh, is that what it was? No one too cold on the plane.
There's been 3 recently.
I would imagine that means they probably don't have as much equipment, with the defrosting that you see there. Maybe in Dallas, they don't have as much of that, right? They don't really get. It gets cold, but
well, yeah, it should be about at the airport though, not the team themselves. Unless I don't know how that works.
Yeah, maybe they do.
Maybe
they fly charter from a smaller airport or something, and they couldn't.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't have the supplies. They had to use more than they had in stock because they're just not used to those type of numbers type thing.
Makes sense. Gotta figure something. All those college games got canceled. Have actually half of them tomorrow have been canceled too.
Red Beard was worried that Mike's house caved in.
This fucking internet. The internet doesn't like the snow, boys.
Mm-mm.
Well, it looks like we're going to cash on this Vegas over.
Find the old bottle.
It's all on the Senators' side, 6-0.
Well, the Senators have 6 now. Man, I left that game, but man, bad night for the Knights. They're
That's terrible.
Throwing in a clunker here tonight for the Knights. That's all right.
Fucking scumbags want to do all their scoring in the second period.
Yeah.
There's Barner for a reception there. Barner, I think he just picked up a first down.
They just scored 2 goals in the first 2 minutes of the third period.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Vegas, that's
Scoring a goal a minute. They might score 20 goals in the third period.
I gave out a
Embarrassing.
in honor of this glacial massacre that's coming across North America. I gave out a little turn the heat up parlay today, boys. I don't know if you saw it or not. Over on Instagram, the play of the day, the free play of the day, is a parlay today. It only made sense. It's cold, so what do you want to do? You want to turn up the heat, plus 5.5 Miami Heat. How do you put the heat on? You got to put a little flame to it. So I took the Calgary Flames in that process as well. Plus 265. Plus 265, the Flames and the Heat. I got plus 4.5 on the Heat, but it's now plus 5.5. So get a better number. Turn up the heat, Dylan.
No, I don't mind it. I like the parlay. Just, yeah, I got to shit on the Flames, Mike. That's how it is.
I know. Plus, they're playing the Ducks, right?
Yeah, I'm on the Ducks.
Ducks can't fly together tonight. Ducks lost their compass. They ain't flying anywhere tonight. Cold.
It's funny. I was actually watching Mighty Ducks last night. My nephew had it on at his house. And right at the end of the movie, they show that scene where it's the flying V coming across the sky right at the end. And then my buddy there, he was like, wait a second, those are geese. They're not even ducks at the end of the movie flying together.
The Ducks were on strike in Warner Brothers.
I hope they keep playing well. I hope they get in there. It's you think of these great winning streaks they have. I mean, they're not exactly they're inside the playoff bubble certainly, and you got to think with 2 long winning streaks they've had that it's got to be something this team dramatically improved this year. Here comes Walker here, and he's picking up. Walker's getting a ton of yardage here on this drive and in this game so far. Really a workhorse. Without Charbonnet, you'd think when are we going to get George in there, Mike? But not only, I want to mention too, it was I think Cam Akers was actually activated for the game, or so it'd be interesting to see, because I thought I would think that Akers would be ahead of Holani on the depth chart, but the projections in the yardage didn't indicate that. In fact, you couldn't really find much Cam Akers. So obviously Holani's been the guy everybody's talked about if Walker needs a break, but Cam Akers certainly has had more experience than Holani. You remember, you gotta be a little bit of fan of old Akers there.
A little revenge spot for Akers on top of it.
Well, the props were up there for Holani, and I really couldn't find much for Akers, and I didn't trust it either because no one's really talked about it, and the projections didn't really have him in there. I just thought if he is active, I would think maybe he's not 100% or something, but
damn, how'd they get to the 25 already?
Kenneth
Walker.
Damn, Rams not got no defense.
Not for Kenneth, not today.
JSN with another reception here. We're gonna go, man. Come on, we're gonna get 9 receptions with JSN today. Still 4 minutes to go in the first here.
Yeah, I'm looking for more points right now. Then I want to go under. It's at 52.5 now.
Played JSN also to be the leading receiver of the day today, but between both games.
I like the.
I
like when you get to the Super Bowl and they got the bet that's like.
Oh, that person got messed up.
Yeah, but they didn't hit their head. That's what you always look for. But that was an incredible catch. 3rd reception of the game for JSN. That was a one-handed grab. I think he got both feet. I'm sure he got both feet in. I think you'd still have to look at it at least. But clearly,
what a catch.
That was sick.
He just runs away without even checking on the guy. It's like, yeah, he'll be fine.
First and goal, they run it. He's going to lose a couple yards here. Also, we are 2 likes away from shot time. We need one person to go to both channels and hit that like button down below. I just dropped the link in the chat. If you're watching on Sports Money, go over to Razor Sharp Picks Network. If you're watching on Razor Sharp Picks Network, go over to Sports Money and hit that like button down below. We took a shot for 50. We got to get to 70 likes for shot time.
Mike, that was the Holani sighting. Unfortunately, he got minus 2 yards, I think, there, but at least he touched the ball, so we know he's in there. They're going to find him again here, hopefully today. Give Walker a one-play break.
Flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
Can't do that.
Hey, you can't do that.
Did you see the guy, Razor? It was like not an actual official, but he's like someone with the officiating crew. He had the pass on, and he had some officials' gear but he was wearing a winter fur, like almost like a feminine coat, but it was a man's coat, but it was fur with black and white stripes. It was like a fur coat. That was a referee fur coat. I think he was freestyling a little bit, but pretty cool.
My question is, why didn't that reporter in the Denver game have a hat on? I saw his hair was like slicked back and it was white.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they told him
shaking it off.
Wearing a hood or something, right? And they told that's oh gosh, I'll get his name here. You guys probably Evan Washburn.
And that's what happened to my beard today when I was out shoveling. My whole shit was fucking frozen.
There we go. Cash the over, Ramon. Senators 7-0.
Senators. Wow. Stop
Crazy.
it. That was Jensen, his fourth of the year. He was 14-1 to score today.
That is not the way I thought I was going to win that bet, but here we are.
Yeah, it's funny. I was talking with Jeff this morning about some hockey, and he was like, I like that first period over in the Colorado-Toronto game there. And I said, yeah. I said, I'd like the game under, though. I said, but I don't know. I said, you like the over. How can I do it? And then, of course, they get to the third period. It's, 3-0? I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I never want to do that. Go over first period and then under full game. I mean, maybe if you hit it live, I guess, but.
Yeah, the card was so
calibrate short. Them likes, Razor.
Actually,
you get a lot more value, right? With if you take the first period over and then bet the full game live.
Yeah,
under.
That non-correlated little same game parlay action. Absolutely. That's a wild man. That's it.
It was clearly going to be Colorado's game today, and getting a little bit of a discount on that favorite price. Just a desperate call by me wanting to go to the Leafs there in that one.
4th and goal. We got a field goal 10th. Also, we have reached 70 likes, so it's shot time. Shout out to everybody who hit the like button down below. We got to get to 200 tonight.
Cheers.
All right, Myers has got the 27-yarder here.
Woo! Oh, yeah. Penguins on the board. Let's go, Penguins.
Cheers.
Of Denver in that game. When you're in a 0-0 game, Mike, 3-3, scoring's hard. I know field goals. This was in the first half, remember, though? And I guess we're always talking about this, but I think you tell me that these are the times we're supposed to take them, right? When points are going to be hard to come by. 3 points, that's a lot. I mean, look how many points were scored in the game. If you're in a slugfest, if you're in a free-for-all, high-scoring game, you go for it, right? We're going to get the ball back. They're going to get the ball back. It's going to change, scoring back and forth. So by the end, it didn't matter. That game was just a matter of luck, kind of, in the end, it felt like. But
wow. This total was at 53.5, and then they kicked a field goal, got 3 points. Now it's at 50.5. They dropped it by 3 after they got 3. What the hell?
Yeah, well, they jumped down the
night too, back to plus 5.5.
It's incredible.
Back to
I wanted 53.5. I was waiting. I was like, they're going to score here. I'll wait. I'll get more than 53. Boom. No, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. They're on to my tricks, guys. They're on to us.
I'm on to your tricks, Dewey. Live props, boys. Let's find a live prop here for a punt. Let's get this punt train rolling.
Canucks was my favorite, Pittsburgh was the favorite play of the day for me because the Canucks have the worst goalie. I'm not even joking. Literally the worst goalie I've ever seen on the stats right now. Granted, it's only one game, but it's 7.4 goals against average. That's fucking very, very high.
Canucks fly together?
I don't know. Maybe not tonight. I hope not.
Live-
They've only flown together once in their last 15 games or more. So I'm not sure about that, Mike.
They're not doing anything together.
Mike, you got any action in the Chicago Blackhawks Panthers?
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, I took the under. I hate to say it too, especially after we were talking about 5.5 since the start of the January. I've been overfest, but I took the under in that game.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, this live drive prop here, plus 155 for the Rams to get a punt. A punt.
Punt.
At plus 155. Let's see if we can't roll it over. We'll start with $10. We'll take that to win 155. And we'll see if we can't roll that puppy on over.
If the Rams do make it, Mike, I hope it's not like when the Rams played the Patriots. Remember in the Super Bowl several years ago? Remember the final score was 13-3. The Patriots won. Remember that one? That was, I think, with Goff, right? Goff couldn't score against the Patriots.
That's right.
A little different with then they swapped the quarterbacks.
That's right. That still was a weird trade.
Yeah, I mean, look, Goff's obviously taken the Lions to new heights. I know it's been a disappointment not to get over the hump. I mean, the Rams, I think, obviously benefited from Stafford too. I don't know how it would have worked out if they didn't swap him, but
Lions just can't get over that hump. You hate to see it. You
hate to see it.
Notice I didn't throw it to Razor on that one, Mike.
Yeah, so well played. Get there anyways.
2nd and 6. Rams are at their own 38. They hand it off. They're going to pick up a first down and more. They get to the 50.
Kyron Williams, he's rocking up some yardage there. He only had 4 yards so far in the game, but big hole right there. Big yards out to midfield. Williams, big chunk.
Mr. Williams.
I have a feeling like premonition right now that I'm going to regret not getting 53.5 the way these numbers are moving.
End of the first quarter, guys.
I just can't understand why they dropped it after they scored. I just can't get over it. Makes no sense, Ramon. Why did they do that to me? They've been watching our streams. They're like, these guys have been cashing live under bets all NFL season long, and they finally catch up to us. If you're a bookie out there, don't watch the stream, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Go find your own information, you bozos.
I don't know if you know. I mean, I just saw it. It looks to me that's the first I've seen it now. The return of the most interesting man in the world there on the Dos Equis commercial. He's back.
Well, that's breaking news.
They've been in hiatus there, being interesting all for about 10 years, huh?
I mean, where does he get all that information from? He's got to go do interesting things. He can't just be recording.
That's right. Well, look, in this day and age, Dylon, of all the lefty, righty, racist, the most interesting man in the world is the man who can really, truly bring the world together again.
Straight up.
I think Josh Hockett's going to be able to bring the world together again. We'll see.
Oh, that was a good bet. That was a good bet. I told you Denzel Freeman fucking blows, didn't I? That guy should not have won his Dana White's Contender Series fight. Should not be fighting in the UFC.
Dude, he kicked him in the ass, and then that was it. He kicked
by,
I don't know if it was quite the ass or the side, but
he was getting his ass kicked.
And then the ref was like, that's it. This guy's just getting abused out there. He's getting kicked in the ass and walking away. Like, all right,
that's exactly what happened in his first fight. Somehow he came out with the win because the other guy was more tired than him. But in the third round, that was the biggest slot fest you've ever seen in your entire life. Nobody won that fight, in my opinion. Denzel Freeman.
I don't even remember him in Contender Series.
Yeah, I remember it because it was a bum-ass fight. Huge dog came through and I lost my ticket.
he got the big bonus last night. I know the main event was the fight of the night, but I think Hockett did get the big performance bonus there on top of the finishing bonuses we saw.
Yeah, I think anybody with a finish got 25K that night.
That was great. These guys told me last night. I didn't know that existed. I was taking a look at that. I thought that was cool. There's Puka with is that an end around there with a little run with Puka?
He just got his helmet taken off.
Look at him too. He doesn't get mad. He smiles at you and laughs.
See, Redbeard says, who roots for no action? I mean, I'm rooting for money. I'm not invested as a fan cheering for, I want points. No, the fuck I don't. I want my money. I don't give a shit.
Well, you look at a guy like Razor and you think about boring things, of course. Devontae!
Somebody stirring the pot.
Ooh.
Devontae catches
in the chat, hilarious.
A big yardage down here to I think the 22 there. First down, LA.
Yeah, I almost took him to win or score first touchdown. I was thinking about Devontae.
I said I can't believe you didn't. You're such a you're fucking Packers guys through and through, Such a Packers dude there. Cheesehead. I thought you would have the cheesehead on. I would have thought you were fucking rooting for Devontae. I don't know.
I love, look at how good he looks too. I know I was bagging on him a little bit. I mean, obviously I didn't take him here tonight, but man, he just looks so strong. He works out and it looks big arms, Oh.
Do you need a minute, Ramon? We can step away if you need us to.
Love Devontae. I love him. We should catch a few more for the Rams, actually. But, when you got Nakua kind of taking all the catches, what are you going to do? Like I said, it gives you a great
2nd and 10, back the pass. Throws it across the center, and it's incomplete to Devontae.
Yeah, good coverage there. And
3rd and 10.
Fucking soft ass.
Big 3rd down here.
This is upbringing.
JT 15 UFC fights, 15 bonuses, says Truth Teller in the chat. And Patty showed heart taking a beating, says Andrew. All true statements.
A lot of people shitting on that coverage. We were laughing last night talking about the amount of commercials, and they asked Dana White after the fights there. They said, what do you think about all the commercials that were being called? And he was like,
Rams jump back on it. Go ahead.
Plus is $8 a month. They got to do something to make their money.
Yeah, I noticed it too, Mike, but it just felt like, I don't know, maybe, they have on the pay-per-view, there are commercials. It felt like to me they were doing the commercial to the side, which I thought was fine and cool. They didn't leave the action on some of the commercials.
It seems like they caught a lot of shit for not. They didn't have fighter walkouts. They didn't have the interview, like the commentary in between rounds. It was just kind of it was like the mute on.
I saw what you did too, and I didn't put any stock in any of the comments. I thought, look, I'm a kind of a media critic kind of guy, right? I had my certain little criticisms, but I had no problem with what we saw. I liked some of the improvements, if you could call them that. Yeah, should have been a little face mask action in there. Yeah, coach is right.
Redbeard, I didn't say I watched it after the fights. I just commented that it was a fight interview.
That's right. That had nothing to do with Mike.
I woke up this morning. I remember thinking to myself, man, it is a fucking skill to do those 7-hour live streams because they take the life out of you. 7 hours deep. I'll tell you what, boys, I've discovered something. It took all the way till the second to last game of the NFL season, but I have discovered if you need your team to get points, have me live bet them to punt the ball. And I will open up the action for next season. You guys can send me some cash. I will put that money on your team to punt the almost guaranteed find the end zone in some way, shape, or form.
It does feel like the Rams got jobbed a little bit by the missed face mask on that one, but
I'll tell you, we'll see. I like to be a bold proclaimer of hot takes, but the moment I knew this Los Angeles Rams were going to win this game, after they are down 7-3, they show Matty Stafford on the. He's twirling the fucking tablet on his finger like it was a fucking circus act out there. He was feeling good. He was bouncing around. He had a smile on his face. He didn't give a shit that they were down. He said, I get the ball in my hands to end this game. This fucking game's over. LA Rams, Super Bowl champ, LA Rams. Write it down, Razor.
Oh, shit.
Megan says Thomas said his prediction is still right. He's alive so far. Yeah. Patriots beating Seattle. He's alive.
Shout out to the Razor Sharp sister.
Another drink.
I was actually talking to him today about that. Me and Razor were playing some video games with Thomas, and yeah, he said he feels good about his predictions. It's good predictions from the little man.
Yeah, it was great. He had Patriots to win. I had Denver plus the points. We both won.
I don't know if you guys saw that, Ramon or Mike. We were on a stream there with Razor, and he brought his nephew on there, and he gave us all his football breakdowns in depth.
Oh, you God, no. I want to see that.
Good shit. It's getting started young, boys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
What was his uncle? His uncle was there too, but so was I.
Yeah, we had the mother-in-law on, the mother, the mom, sister was on.
It just makes me Razor, think about when I was a kid, I loved the NFL Today, and I thought I was going to be Mr. Sportscaster, and I would do, what would we have done? Be taking this technology for granted. Don't ban the kids from using the whole social media. I think, I was making like silent films with those 8mm cameras, and I'd be like filming myself pointing to the score. Like I'd do the check mark. I'd be like, and then I'd bring up a little thing that had my score on it, and like if I would have had YouTube at 12, I would have been doing all kinds of sports and had a good time. And man, that's cool. But it reminds me also, I did with one of my he's a senior in high school this year, but during the pandemic Super Bowl and everybody was still kind of separated a little bit, we did like a live stream before everybody's live streaming a little bit with me and my little nephew kind of my cousin. There's JSN with another reception, just me and him doing that Buccaneers Patriots Super Bowl. So JSN, man, he's got them all racked up here right now. That's 4 receptions, I believe.
Bills suck.
Just had to do it. You couldn't help yourself.
I see Scumbag in the chat. I see him in the chat.
I wasn't even going to respond to him, Razor. He knows where the link is.
He's too soft to come on. But he's
you don't come on here and talk shit. You don't need to be in the chat. You got the link, Jeff. Get your ass over here, you scumbag.
Not allowed. Ashley said he's not allowed. He's not allowed.
You can't do that.
A little bit of a music cue here.
Hey, you can't do that.
Darnold fumbled the snap here, went right through. I mean, that wasn't the center's fault. That was on Darnold. He fumbled the snap and had to cover it up. So,
you know what happens if you say his name 3 times? You say it 3 times, you're going to be sorry.
Here we go. Darnold back to pass. He's sacked again. That's a 33.
Tick, 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 tick.
Fisk is in there for a sack, and the Rams defense showing up here. I was criticizing him a little bit.
Live line plus 3.5 for the LA Rams. Total at 47.5. Die line plus 150 on the Rams money line. Got that plus 200.
And no, I still think I want to take that.
I think the Rams are favored in this game despite trailing by 4. By their favorite, I got to take the Seahawks here. Let me get on that. Are you serious?
What are you saying, Ramon?
I think, did Mike say Rams 3.5 right now?
No, plus 3.
Plus 3.5 for the Rams.
Yeah.
All right. What am I thinking? I mean, I wouldn't.
It's like, yeah, of course it's not, Ramon. What the hell?
You're right. I mean, but maybe the ball was on the wrong side of the field, and I wasn't
No,
paying
I did that the other night.
Eat
I had a
another
brain
gummy,
fart, too.
Ramon. Eat another gummy.
When I saw that Cameron Smotherman guy fell off the scales and passed out and fainted, I was like, "Oh man, we could bet against this guy." Then I was like, felt stupid 2 seconds later. Like, of course they're not going to let this fight go. Fight's canceled. They're not going to let him fight. But I was like, "Oh yeah, we could bet against this motherfucker."
I know a lot of it. Did you see Dylon the Michael Bisping commentary when that happened?
Of course, yes.
Oh, drop.
Rams muffed the punt, but he jumps right on it.
Yeah, don't be careful there, man. The Seahawks should have got down there. Could have had a chance here.
Yeah, Young was right there waiting for something to happen.
Kind of overcommitted a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be a hard job. The punt returner on those fair catches like that at the 5-yard line. You got the whole team running at you.
He actually gained a yard or two off of that, didn't he?
Yeah.
He fair caught it and gained 2 yards. It was intentional.
I mean, that's got to be one of the most what's that word I'm looking for? That's
Like
one of
the
the most
toughest job.
It's got to be hard to do that. And the kicker.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah, nerve-wracking. I think it's the kicker and the punt return. Those are the most nerve-wracking. I mean, when you're a quarterback, it's 4th down. I mean, you feel a little pressure, but nothing like being a field goal kicker where you got to kick it to win the game or all that people running at you to fair catch it.
The sight lines too, like you have to be dialed into where that ball is going to drop, and then if you don't fair catch it, you're getting fucking smoked on top of it. So there's that. Yeah, that's a tough job. And as much as football is a team game, you are the single asshole in a punt return out there for sure, no doubt about it.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so many things that could happen. You muff the punt, or you catch it and then you get hit right away, and then you fumble it, or you're running and then you fumble it, and it's just so many. There's only one thing that good can happen is you run for a touchdown. There's just so many bad things that can happen.
It's such a crazy job if you think about it. If you run back 5 in your career, you're like one of the best of all time.
Also, I see the commercial, Ramon. I got to ask, have you tried that Applebee's?
I just can't do it every time. It looks like an egg. So and I'm a cheesy. I mean, give me all the cheese, lay it on me. But that one's too much, even for me right now. Too much, Razor.
You think it falls off?
I said that the other day when I saw that Applebee's commercial the other day. I said the same thing. I said, Applebee's burger, it's actually a pretty decent burger as it is. You don't need to do all that shit that's on the plate there on top of it. That just seems salty and screams heartburn. So I'm good without that. Fuck it. Give me the burger. Give me the fries. Give me the drink. Shut me down. I don't need all that cheese.
I am a fan of the egg on there. That egg on a burger.
Like egg on burger. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a good touch. Good touch. Hey, Golden Knights finally on the board. Sons of bitches. A little too late. Somebody tell them it's the 3rd period.
Here it is, boys. They're showing it. The Winter Olympics on Peacock. Where you'll find live streams for the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, I noticed my, in the Fire Stick there, the thing has the Olympic rings on it now with the peacock, so getting close.
Yes, sir. We're on our way.
I know Mike likes the Winter Olympics better.
Favorite ones. I care less about them. They could stop doing the Summer Olympics. I wouldn't even care. Just give me women's fucking volleyball.
Winter's definitely better, Mike. I agree.
Beach volleyball for the ladies. Maybe pole vaulting because that girl from Sweden is smoking hot. But outside of that, that's it.
News tonight here. Kawhi is in. He's ready. He's ready to go tonight. Kawhi's in tonight. The line's moving for the Clippers right now, all the way up to 10.5 right now.
Oh, that was the
critical
notice, right?
Hey, there's some quorum action there. Didn't take him under, but he rushed in there a little bit.
They're holding on to this 3.5 right now, but the total has come down to 46.5. That's back where it opened. Actually, I think it's still a point better than where it opened.
Mike. I should have taken 50. That was too sussy. 53, and then they get a field goal, then they move it down by 3 points. They know something that we don't. telling you, I'm going to be mad about that one. I'll be kicking myself. I know it. I fucking could feel it in my bones. It was knocking at the window. There's a little Tegan and Sarah reference if you guys didn't catch that one. I know Ramon got it. He loves Tegan and Sarah.
Very slick. You are.
Sometimes. Fucking I try, you know. I put together this shit for hours. I got a whole file full of puns just to make on this show, guys.
You're going to have about 10 months to figure it out for next year. Get some new material down.
That was new. Just tried it. Didn't really hit.
It's hard to imagine this could potentially be. I mean, unless we do something for the Super Bowl, which I don't know. I mean, I always enjoy. That's the one night I like to go out. Let my hair down a little bit, Ramon. You know,
let your hair down. Which hair?
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't like anybody mess. You know, I've been to some. Well, it depends. I mean, I guess if you go out, I'm worried when I go to Super Bowl parties sometimes, and man, here's Puka down to the 44 for the Rams. Woolen wants
a lot of my buddies that do the Super Bowl parties. They got a lot of cash games rolling around. There's a lot of cash to be made at some of these fucking Super Bowl parties, which takes me away from watching the game. But high probability I won't care about who's in the Super Bowl for this one. So I'm down for some cash games. Give me some euchre. Give me some fucking Super Bowl squares. Give me some whatever you want. Roll some dice. I'm in for all of it.
Went to too many parties in my life, Mike. Not too many, but a couple where I've already made the decision not to do it anymore. Remember when the Super Bowl was always a blowout for like 10 years in a row?
Yeah.
And and you got bets riding, right? And they're like, hey, and back then we didn't have like 10 TVs in the living room. So everybody, it was like you had one big screen, everybody's watching the game, like, hey, let's watch a movie in the second half. I'm like, what? You invited Ramon Scott to your house? No, I'm not like that, but you know what
I would.
That can't be
What
watching.
movie are you trying to watch over the Super Bowl? I mean, come on now.
Maybe there's too many women.
Let's watch Jumanji. What the fuck?
What?
The remake? Not even the original? Yeah, you can get out.
2nd and 10. They hand it off. It's going to be a first down and more. He's at the 30. Goes out at the 26.
Yeah, Blake Corum, I'm afraid right there. That's a pretty big run. I think that's going to not only take me out there, but also Scott on the run there. Big run for Corum.
I need a field goal.
What a dickhead.
It was just so basically non-existent, it felt like, in that last game. So I was ready to kind of load up on Kyron Williams here, but Corum has busted his numbers here a little bit there.
Hand it off, picks up about 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they brought back Williams in the game after Corum did his job. Williams is well rested. Rams are moving into some scoring range. We're going to get another incredible game tonight, it feels like.
Come on,
Warriors all over the Timberwolves here on Prince night. They fired uniforms and
blouses.
They should. They really should.
Game. Set blouses.
Game blouses.
There's
that's got to be that. I mean, there's those Charlie Murphy skits. That's got to be the best one, though.
Yeah,
so what do you do after the game?
Stories are true too. You know, that's why it's the best.
Oh, me too. He's like, after the game? Yeah. What do you do after the game? After the game, he made us pancakes. He says so matter of fact. It's like he probably did make him fucking pancakes.
3rd and 1.
Dude, so you don't believe my story? Go ahead. Challenge Prince to a game of 1-on-1 basketball. You'll see. Go ahead.
He says, make sure your friends are there too.
3rd and 1. They hand it off.
With Rick James.
The first down to the 12.
When Rick James is stomping on his couch, and he's like, "Why are you going to stomp on his couch?" He's like, "What am I? I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't stomping on nobody's couch." And he's like, "Yeah, he stomped on his couch. He's Eddie Murphy. You can buy a new couch." It's great.
You rich motherfucker buying another one.
Darkness. Okay. That's good. All right, boys, we're
2:48
down to
left.
it here. Kind of feels
Stafford
like this
under
first half.
center.
Fucking long.
Rams called timeout.
Oh, they did. Okay. Oh, so,
Pussies.
So their coach running down the sideline.
Penguins on the board again, 2-0.
McVay's birthday
Yeah.
today. Did somebody say that?
Can any coach call a timeout, or does it have to be the head coach?
That's a good
I
question.
think it's only the head coach, right? Because you don't want to be entrusting like, hey, and we saw that that was a great job there. The Patriots didn't get any points out of it today, but when May took off running and he did that slide, and Vrabel was right there with 1 second left to call that timeout right in front of the referee. It was still too long.
Dude, I had that Shark and I back and forth because he's like, oh, the first half cashed. And he's like, it was sweaty, though. I said, it didn't have to be that fucking sweaty, but with 1 second left, here they are trying to beast this fucking thing. What a good first half.
More missed field goals.
They said that was a record, I thought. Most field goals in a championship game.
Yeah, they missed 3, right?
Wind howling, gusting, fucking snow falling.
That was tough.
We got 2nd and 9 at the 10.
They said the wind in that game, too, it wasn't predictable. You know, it was going left and then right. It was like swirling, so you couldn't try to kick it anyway.
And Tracy Wolfson do that thing where she was facing the wind and then turned around, and it was against the wind.
Penguins
The
on
Rams
the
in the
board
red
again.
zone, 6 for 8 this postseason, boys. 6 for 8. They found Pater.
Pens 3-0.
Oh,
Baby.
Penguins.
And they're going to run down the clock to the 2-minute warning.
Tick. Tick, tick,
Seriously,
tick, tick.
Let's get the tick, 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 tick going here.
Ten to 6, 2 minutes left, 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
The truth says I've seen quarterbacks call timeouts before. Yeah, I feel like players on the field can call timeouts if they have the insignia. They have to be a captain, or it's the head coach. I think is the way it goes.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like other assistant coaches that can do it.
Imagine your fucking assistant coach calls a timeout when you're waiting for the fucking. You're trying to get the clock to tick, and your assistant coach calls a timeout on the sideline.
Yeah,
immediate meltdown.
You don't want that mess up there.
Or your assistant coach calls a timeout, the last second field goal to ice the guy, and they kick it and miss it.
Yeah,
and he called a timeout, so now they got to they get to re-kick it.
Then you have to go kill him on the sidelines.
There's our guy, Nasty Nate.
There he is. Shout out to the one and only. I mean, the Pats are back in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
The Pats are back,
did not
baby.
Smash anything. The only thing they smashed were your tickets if you were betting on them fucking Patriots today. But shout out to them Patriots and Nasty motherfucking Nate. Good job, dude. Congrats.
Only Nate would put Pat Smash in the chat after they won and didn't cover the spread.
Okay, so Razor, one of the accounts that I follow here, you might be watching the game at Applebee's, or I don't know, but it's showing a recording of the cheese there is actually sizzling in the pan. You don't see that, I don't think, on the commercial, but the pan might be hot enough. The liquid cheese is actually kind of bubbles. You could hear the cheese cooking a little bit. So I thought it looked more just like liquidy. I understand it's probably hot, but that looks a little better maybe with that happening there.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think that'd be a lot better if you make it at home yourself. That Applebee's cheese sauce probably processed as fucking gross.
Probably wouldn't be good on the delivery dial-on, right? I mean,
I'd make a nice beer cheese sauce with that, and you guys would love it. It would be. Whew.
Nasty first half live bet for them plus 2.5. This is cashed in 2 teasers and a money line parlay. They don't count if you didn't share them on our shows. That's the rule. That's the rule. Congrats, Nasty Nate. Enjoy the Super Bowl, my friend. You have effectively shut down the Josh Allen window. Buffalo's falling apart. Things are running amok. Miami's a mess. The Jets, he takes the Jets seriously. And here come the looking to get back to form, doing their
Touchdown,
thing.
Williams.
Mr. Williams.
Pass to Kyron Williams in there for a touchdown.
Howdy.
Okay. All right, now we're getting a good number on the under, aren't we? Aren't we getting a good number on the under now? No, still 49.5. Still not better than 53.5. What the fuck, man?
Nobody to account for Williams there. He was wide open.
Still favoring
Rams now
49.5.
-1.5 live. You can get a -125 or the total at 49.5. Still a couple
that's
points over the
-130
initial.
though, Mike. They're heavily favoring the under, even though they just scored again. It's fucked up.
Scott's going to be at the Super Bowl.
All right.
I'll be the first one to say it. What's the overtime price?
I'll be the first one to say it. Fourth quarter over. Fourth quarter over. I'll be the first one to say it.
You. I got
right.
the rights to that one.
Well, I'll be the first one to say third quarter under.
Fucking guys. Gonna miss the ball breaking camaraderie on Sundays, man. My favorite days here. Sundays and Mondays.
Shoot me your number, Mike. I'll text you and bust your balls on Sunday.
All right. That's fair. That's fair.
The Rams
send you a message every Sunday. Bills suck. It's the best thing about football for me. I don't have a favorite team, so nobody can bust my balls because I don't give a shit.
Overtime's moved up to +1,000. Money fading this overtime spot here. Thinking the Rams are going to run away with it.
Yeah, I was thinking that in the other game, and we're going to see it, Mike. I don't know. We're going to see it.
Fourth quarter's at 13.5.
Nasty Nate says, Dylan, you are a Pats fan.
he's recruiting for the bandwagon.
You know, I don't mind people being a fan of their teams, but don't be pushing it on me, okay?
Scott says Pagula versus Keys has started in Australia. Did you see Jesse Pagula wrote on the camera the other day? It was nobody knew what the hell she was talking.
No.
The daughter of Terry Pagula, Terry and Kim Pagula. Well, not Kim, but Terry.
Yeah, this
is the first game already.
Feels like the match of the night, as far because it's so closely rated here compared to the other. Oh, Taylor Fritz has kind of been a closely rated as well, but this feels like it's going to be a pretty good match here. The two American women.
Yeah, Pagula already up one game.
Dylon, did you get the job the other day? You had that interview. Did you get a call back yet?
No, not yet. They said they might not have work for a long time still. That's how construction is. They're probably trying to wait out the winter here and not start up right now. So as soon as winter's over, construction will pick up again. It's hard to get a job during the winter in construction.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Pretty much, yeah. They said like February when they got a new project starting. But there's going to be like 100 people on that project, so I imagine I'll get a call.
When the fucking ground's frozen and they can't dig? Yeah.
You can't start nothing, yeah.
No.
It's all good. We'll just have to keep cashing up bets in the meantime. Don't tell
the
government.
Make a couple bets, win a couple bets, find a nice local that's got plenty of cash.
If the
I recommend bringing a crowbar with you.
Starts knocking at the door, just say no, 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 yes, and no. Those are the answers to the questions that they are going to ask you.
You never know when you're picking up a fat stack of cash if they got an ambush waiting around the corner for you. Got to make sure.
Right. Well, there's a question.
Boys ever been in that position? I thought about that.
It says, have you been looking for work? have you made any money outside of this that we should know about is one of the questions. And every time I think about gambling and I'm like, no, you don't need to know about that. So it's technically, I'm not lying.
You ever had to go pick up so much cash that you're like, man, I wonder if there's a guy waiting around the corner to fucking ski mask my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Bring a crowbar, boys. Keep it in the car.
Nervous,
Or a
dude.
baseball bat. Doesn't matter. Nasty Nate doesn't have to work tomorrow. His boss doesn't believe in time off for cold weather, but he does have tomorrow off.
That's
Yeah, I
'cause
feel like
Nasty
that
Nate's his
sometimes when
own
you
boss.
leave like the casino, you cash big.
Yeah.
Hit a nice,
Yeah.
a
You're
nice
gonna,
$5 or something. You walk out with $8,000 in your pocket, and people are looking at you. You're like, the fuck you looking at me for? And then all of a sudden they just walked in, so they don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. But I'm high, so I'm paranoid, and you gotta look around, watch people.
dude, I remember one time I picked up, I mean, it was a sizable amount. It was 5 figures plus. It was a good 5 figures. And it was 1 week of betting. And I remember the bookie changed up the location. And I was like, he never changes up the location. What's this all about? This is kind of strange. So now my fucking spidey senses are going off. I'm freaking out a little bit. Looking around, got early. I took a drive around the block real quick to make sure everything was cool. Then I get in the car, and then he was like, you want to cash? You want to count it? And I was like, nah, looks like it's all there. I'll count it later. I believe you. So I wanted to get the fuck out of there and get home as quick as I could.
Damn right.
I don't
I'll
need
call
to
you if
count it.
there's any mishaps.
Yeah. If you have any irregularities, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Seattle had to punt again because Holani can't catch. And Rams will get one more try here at the 0-17. Plenty of time left with 2 timeouts as well. And after it looked like it's holding on the Rams after Big Bay got his mojo back out on that last drive, maybe the Rams can go down here again.
Yeah, see, it was great for me because my local was through a buddy's dad's dad. So I send him my bets, and then he puts them into his local, and then I just get my money from him. So it's nice and easy for me. He's the one that's got to deal with the local.
Well, Mr. Weskers needs to slow his roll here.
Time over time, it's like, all right, another guy wants you to, I'll take your book until you whack him a few times. And he's like, all right, I don't want your book anymore. So. Yeah, I'll never forget that time when I went and picked up. Like I said, I got there early. I drove around the block. I was like, I want to make sure this shit's safe. This is a new location, unscouted. You know, it's a fucked up location too when you have to, like, it's in your own town, but you have to Google where the fuck it is. It's like, Google, how do I get there?
He took you to the VIP location. You know, you can't just be giving out random, 10,000 cash somewhere, with a bunch of people watching. You got to go somewhere quiet.
It was quiet, all right.
A little too
worked out. Positive story.
DJ Hardy says his old bookie used to meet him inside of a McDonald's.
When I was running book out of a bar in La Jolla, you came and paid your tab. Come sit with me at what the bartenders would call when you come sit with me, where I was Mike had all my friends, and my area was like elevated a little bit, so I'd look down and I was serving all my friends. You come and pay your tab. I'm the manager. I'm pouring you from the back, Razor. You're drinking, micro brews. We're not going to give any. You can't order a Coors Light or anything out of the tap, but out of our, and that's what you want anyway. The micro brew, the home brew, drink for free there. But the bartenders called where all my friends would sit and come pay their tabs. Loser loft.
That's terrible for them. Great for you.
My one guy ran the bar.
I could picture him sitting there in a leather jacket, just looking like a boss. Like, have you paid your monies? Don't make me send the boys to collect. I don't want to be that guy. It's not going to be my fault, but don't turn me into that guy.
Rams are now minus 154, gentlemen.
Plus 200 sounds like a gift, doesn't it? Remember
Plus
way back
120
then?
sounds like a gift
Remember
on
way
the
back
Seahawks.
then?
Yeah, the
I'm
12s
still on
are
the same side. I'm not scared. Let's go fucking Seahawks plus 120 and plus 2.5.
All right, let me get
The
a refill and I'll
12s
be back for halftime.
12s are feeling the need to turn up the heat a little bit because of the deficit here right now.
Minute 25 left in the first half.
So the report is here. I know I mentioned a really minor thing, but let me get this next play in here. They tried to get it to Puka, but it was incomplete. So they reported that they stopped. Now, look, I saw the same thing everybody else did. I'm talking about back in the last game with the lines, right? And I saw where the players were becoming kind of superimposed. It was like not that great, but we've seen that technology couple dozen times since they've invented it over the last decade. So I don't know why they went away from it. My thought was maybe it's so cold that equipment froze up or something. The report is that they just got away from it because of a ton of viewer complaints. Now, I did notice right away those lines were white, sometimes they're black, and they were a lot thicker, but also the snow was thicker. Here comes a big ball. Oh, that's a great defensive play. Not going to get away from Nakua.
3rd and 5, swatted down.
Woolen.
Nice.
It's going to be 3rd and 5.
But I would think, I would sacrifice. Maybe they just thought they were trying for an Emmy. I would have had kept the lines on there. You can't have your announcers saying, I don't even know what line the ball is. Put it on there for a split second. When the snap goes, take it off. So I thought it was a glitch, but maybe they're saying that the complaints were too much on social media. But I know it's just a minor detail, but I'm into that stuff.
Yeah.
Minor details matter. I like it, Ramon.
But I saw when they put the white graphic, the players were kind of like their legs were disappearing. It's kind of like Mike's microphone over here.
3rd and 5. Stafford throws it, and it's incomplete. Even if he caught it, he would have been short.
Yep. And now they're going to punt it back here with a minute left. It kind of reminds me of the end of the last game there where the offenses were so bad. They had like 4 possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Okay. That's another bad route by the wide receiver. You need 5 yards. You cut over on 4 yards.
Yeah, but the Seahawks are doing a pretty good job defensively despite trailing this game. Their offense isn't doing much for sure. Shaheed with a nice catch there.
They started off good, Ramon, but really, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing from the Seahawks right now.
Yeah, give the Rams defense some credit too right now.
True,
Yeah, they had that first touchdown.
Yeah.
And they made that drive look easy.
Yeah, Rams are great at adjusting. They've got Mike made a great comment talking about the experience of the coaching. McDonald's obviously a pretty good, obviously a good coach with a big future still, but the Rams have pretty deep coaching staff, a lot of veteran coaches, probably a little better than Seattle's coaching staff. Not that it's all about what's on the field, but
I mean, that's really what matters. If you're talking about, making those adjustments, you need guys that know how to make those adjustments and are going to make the right call, the right play too, right?
Yeah, the guy who got burned the guy who got burned for the Patriots for that touchdown ended up making the game-winning interception.
That's something I've noticed a lot more here in the playoffs at the end of NFL season. It's really, coach to coach. The strategies have really mattered. One dumbass call really made the game in a lot of these games that we've seen. Some stupid. I remember you yelling a few times, getting really upset about it, Ramon. What the fuck was that coach doing?
I mean, what do I know, though, right? I mean,
no, I mean, everybody sided with you too, and I believe it, right? It was
I always say the gamblers.
Sometimes they try to press it, just like we would as a gambler. They tried to press it, and it was the wrong call, bad decision. But they had their nerves in it. They said we needed it. They felt the pressure, went for it. Stupid decision.
I always say the gamblers know better sometimes than the coaches on some of those things.
Well, it depends on them too, Like you said, he's not very good. He's inexperienced, and yeah, probably Ramon, you do have more experience watching football than that fucking guy.
Hey, Pagula already broke Keys here, taking the lead right now. She's already up 3-1 on serve here. Couple of big moments already. About to go up 4-1 here in the first set.
What do we got, boys? A little 13-10 action?
A little
tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, I really want to get on the under, Mike, but like I said, I lost the best number at 53.5 was the highest that we saw very early in the game, and for some reason they're clutching to this shit, and it doesn't feel right to me to get on it. I'm not gonna do that. I've already lost 6 fucking points of value. It's back to the original line.
Also, it's shot time. We have reached 90 likes. We took a shot for 50. We took a shot for 70. And now we take a shot for 90. Cheers to everybody in the chat. We're trying to get to 200 the first time ever. Hit the like button down below on both channels if you haven't already.
It's only right. We're at 93 and we're at halftime. We could get 100 in the second half if you guys tell your friends.
Well, there's JSN.
Everybody goes out there and gets one burner account.
I mean, I've already hit it 4 times. Okay, I got the burner account. I've hit it 4 times. On God, hand to God. You go out there, create a burner, and tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your cousin, your nephew, your niece, your brother, your sister, your grandma, your grandpa, your great grandpa, your great grandma.
You don't even have to make a burner. You got a friend that gambles, just send them the link. Like, yo, come to this channel. They talk about sports betting. They drink. They hang out. They make money. And tell them to hit the like button. Tell them to hit the like button. Everyone knows a friend that gambles. And if you don't, you probably don't have any friends.
There's a big home run ball to JSN right now. And he's got his 6th catch of the game.
Oh,
big gainer right now in the scoring range here.
He took a decent hit on that too, but he got up like a champ.
That could have been a penalty there. That man launched a little bit into him.
Down to the 22-yard line.
But great. JSN's having a big day. Oh, he got him shoulder to shoulder. Good play. Good defense there.
I can't believe with the snow and that this fucking state of all places, Seattle looks like a pristine fucking summer day.
Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Everybody around the country is envious right now of Seattle.
I can't believe it. I would have thought for sure this place
they get rain like 60% of the year.
They got the domes closed, Mikey. They didn't tell you?
No, I missed that fucking memo. I didn't even know they had a dome. They fucking bust in a fucking roof.
Should have a dome.
Put in a roof overnight, Mikey. This is 2026.
They literally they have the rainiest weather per capita right next to Vancouver there, so they're oceanside. They get a lot of rain, a lot of gloomy weather. They're actually a dark stat here, Ramon, but they're top in suicides because of the gloomy weather over there in Seattle. It was a stat for you guys.
Sun.
Yeah, the joke's on us. They're actually playing in LA. They're in the dome tonight. We didn't know it.
Oops. Just kidding.
Mike, they threw it to Helani there for a nice play. He picked up a first down.
And I guess with that being said, we'll say if you need help, call the 1-800-SUICIDE hotline. There's always somebody out there for you.
Yeah, I called the gamblers.
Gatekeeper says
Oregon. If you're watching Seattle Seahawks and they happen to lose tonight, maybe keep that number on speed dial there, Seahawks, Seattle fans.
Sunny and cool in Oregon. No rain. First and goal for Seattle. They're down by 3. They're trying to get to the Super Bowl. The Patriots away. They're at the 9-yard line. They're in shotgun. back to pass. There's a flag. False start.
You
Can't
cannot do that.
Hey, you can't do that.
R. Thompson in the chat says he's enjoying the show. Appreciate you. Shout out to the chat for stopping by.
Appreciate you,
Cheers.
brother.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Our Toms, that's a new
Cheers.
name. If you could do us a favor, hit the like button on both channels. This is the number one dual stream on all.
That's one of my cronies out there, guys. And yeah, I'm sure she is enjoying the show. Also, I called the Gamblers Hotline and they gave me the Clippers tonight.
Actually calling them, I'm like, I'm so worried. I got too much money on the Clippers. They're like, no, it's okay. Listen, you're gonna be fine. Clippers are gonna win.
Razor, look at this.
Should I hedge or not? This future bet. Should I hedge or not? So
Look at
that's
this
not
catch
what here.
I know he's way out of bounds, but look at this catch by Jackson Smith and Jig was absolutely insane right there.
Yeah, I mean,
This line has
he
moved
went
back
for
to
it.
3.5,
I like that
and
he
the
went
total
for
is 53.5, boys. 53.
I'm hitting the under, Mike. I'm hitting the under.
You wonder how you could catch that ball like that, man. That was spectacular.
The under cannot be 53.5 unless the Seahawks got a touchdown here.
They throw it to the
Ten
end
yards.
zone. Touchdown!
There's a touchdown.
Jackson.
Boy, and Smith and
Touchdown.
Jig right now.
Baby.
He's having a big night here, JSN, right now. Him and Puka. Big numbers here. That's his 7th catch of the first half, guys, for
On
100
8 targets, 7 catches,
Oh,
Ramon. That
Let's
guy.
go. I just snuck in
You're
that
done.
Seahawks plus 2.5 and the plus 120. Very
And the
beautiful. time
Rams
to
are back
sneak
to
that in.
plus 215. The total's 53.5.
We're hitting that under 253.5. That's all hours all day.
Almost got that prop, Mike. I knew I should have been ramping him up. I looked at all the ramp with JSN. I said on the show this morning, I said the only guy that I really love in the game is JSN today, for like over the top. I talked about some other players we like. We're on some props, but anybody who's there with me on the show, I've said he is. It's easy pick, right? But I mean, I was over the top on him compared to any other player in this game, and had a great half here. But don't count Puka and the Rams out. It's going to be an incredible second half. Got a feeling, don't you?
I got a feeling, Ramon. Actually, I'm a little bit nervous about this under 53.5. I don't know if we should follow the same script like, we did every single late night game here, primetime games, whatever. I don't feel like this is the same. I'm very nervous about betting the under 53, but, such is life.
They've talked, with McCaffrey was on the list for not only MVP, but Offensive Player of the Year. And I didn't even think he had his best year of his career, did he? Really? I mean, he kind of tailed off at the end. And you look at a guy like Jackson Smith and Jigba, who has monster numbers this year. Yeah, I mean, he's a candidate for, offensive player. But, man, what a season he's had.
Third
Also,
game for
Mikey-
JSN with 100+ yards in the first half.
Wow.
Man, that's a fucking beast.
He's elite.
Beast.
Elite.
Speaking of 100 yards, Drake May's the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for less than 100 yards in the AFC Championship and win a game.
That's a good stat. I like that, Razor.
Are you foreshadowing a Super Bowl fade? Is that what you're doing?
Is it going to snow at the Super Bowl?
I mean, it all
Maybe
depends.
a little more.
Oh, they got
Also, Mikey, did you see who was at the Penn State hockey game last night?
I did not. No.
Oh, good old Micah Parsons.
Oh.
Was in
You
the
would know
locker
that.
room, hyping the team up.
Oh, nice.
Penn State. We are.
Penn State, baby. Shout out to Micah.
Oh, I missed that question there. In the who is the best women's player? Says Scott. Who do you think? Well, I got to go with Sabalenka right now. I mean, if you go all surfaces, right? I mean,
Jeff's girl.
Yeah,
Jeff's
I mean,
girl.
if you go if you're playing on the grass or the clay, obviously Ig is going to be, probably the better choice. But I think you had to look at all surfaces. I think you got to go. Or no, he said, American player. I thought it just meant top women's player. Oh, okay. I guess I'd just go
Coco
with
Golf, I guess, right? If it's American.
Go with golf. I thought he said top player. He said top.
Going
women's.
Jesse Pagula? No Jesse Pagula in that equation, huh?
Well, I mean, come on. She's winning here over Keys right now. They played the championship in Adelaide last year, and it went 3 sets. And I think Keys did win 6-1 in the third, but Pagula was gassed out in the final. And, of course, they met again in Australia last year. So this one's not done here. And, Keys is trying for a break here right now, and she is does have advantage here, trying to get a break back to try to get back in this.
I think it's going to be too much, man. When it was 3-1, like that's a heavy lead. I think Jessica only broke her set once to get that 3-1 lead. But I mean, she's going to have to do that to tie it up. It's going to be tough.
Oh, Stafford goes off running, but the half ended. This ball's alive right now. No, it's dead. He slid. The ball is dead. This is not a live play.
That ball bounced.
The ball is dead. So it looks interesting, but there's no doubt.
He already slowed down running. You already know.
Yeah, he was touched anyways.
That happened in that other game too. If you guys saw that, the Patriots, that whole touchdown controversy where he got it, but then it was ruled backwards, and then they reviewed it. That was right when I saw that. That's what made the game. Some super dumb shit. And I saw the same thing, Ramon. The player started slowing down, and he looked back like, wait, do I have this? So if he's already questioning himself, I think they already know the answer.
Once he puts his butt on the ground there, that play is over with. And that's it, man. What a half, huh?
It was a very good first half. I've enjoyed football a lot, watching it with you guys and making these live plays. And these games, the last few, and playoffs have been incredible, guys, haven't they?
We've had a great month of January,
going back and forth, and I mean that's exactly what I'm betting on. Just some dumb stuff, fuckery happening, and it's been paying out.
Back to the here with the New Year's playoff games here. Fourth quarter lead changes in playoffs in college football and the NFL. We've been very fortunate to have such a great run of January football this year. Really good really great viewing, great betting, great spots to be involved all around.
Yeah, it was beautiful in playoffs for me. Like in the beginning, Mike, it was kind of easy. I smacked those spots. I parlayed them all the way until we got to the top, and now we're seeing tight football. In the semifinals here. That's why I love playoffs. I can't wait. NHL is going to come next, and we're going to fade the fuck out of the early teams. I made $3,000 last NHL playoffs, so we're looking to do the exact same thing again. Let's go, boys. Let's keep it hot all the way throughout this whole year. 2026 going to be the year for all of us boys out here cashing the fuck up. Cheers, gentlemen and ladies.
Cheers.
So before this game started, I mentioned that the winner of this game will be favored over the Patriots. Things could change. Somebody could, I don't want to say injured, but anything. But the book-a headliner they had at the end of the game was both of these teams would, no matter which one won, was going to be a 3.5-point favorite over the Patriots. I mean, things have changed, but you got to figure it's going to be somewhere around a field goal, whoever wins.
Yeah, I believe that you're absolutely right, Ramon. We were talking about this in our chat today with our, the OGs, Big Ragu and Dommy and DJ. They all said, whatever happens here, New England is going to be plus 3.5-point dogs to either team.
Yeah.
Total with Seattle, 45.5, but the total with the Rams, 50.5. That's what we're thinking in our group chat right now from the boys. Canucks get one late in the third, 3-1 Penguins. If you watched the rink report today, we gave out the puck line on the Penguins. We have a live
second half bet time, boys. Get them.
Second half. Mike, if I could, sorry to cut you off. We got breaking news here. and it is a second half bet, but it's my stepdad. Okay. He's texting me, do you think we take this under 53.5 live here? That's what it looks like, right?
All right.
And I just bet that myself.
Final.
Shout out to him.
All right, I'm laying some lumber down here with these second half spots here. Stay tuned. Get ready.
What do you
Get
mean
set.
stay tuned? We got to talk about it now.
Well, I'm just
what are you waiting for?
This.
I'll go ahead first because mine is very simple. It's the same thing that I do every time, Mike. And it's going to follow your trend. Under? And it's going to follow our trend exactly. Why do we stray from the system? Under 3.5. Under third quarter, 9.5. I don't give a fuck. Over fourth quarter, I don't give a fuck. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. And it ain't no guess. That's what it's going to be. We've just seen it too much, honestly. I know we said before, maybe this is a little bit different, but we're going to cash one of them. So either way, we're going to come out on top. So far, looking good. Took the Seahawks. I guess that was a second half, but I mean, it was 1 minute left. I told you guys as soon as they were up, I took the Seahawks plus 2.5 minus 110, and then I took the money line at plus 120. Then Pop says, anything live on the Flames game? Yeah, the Ducks, man. Ducks flying together.
Flames. Heat this motherfucker up.
What's your cap on the Flames, Mike? I'll ask you that.
Hang on. Let me
So I saw this. I said this on my show earlier. I'll tell you mine, and then you can go ahead with yours. But Ducks were a pick'em. Actually, the underdog technically, but still, it was a close above pick'em type game. But Ducks as an away favorite, they're 4-1 versus the Flames. And I said this line's going to move, and I think that's going to get represented when this game starts. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Ducks move to minus 120. Now you have the Flames at minus 110. Now, granted, pre-flop, the line, they were a dog, but we knew this was going to flip the other way because the Ducks are on a 6-game winning streak. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
The only thing that does concern me is Ville Husso in nets. Not their best goalie, but on the other side, Dustin Wolf, he hasn't been that good either. And not to say he hasn't been good, it's the Flames defense that's letting him down. And, if the defense and the goalies don't get along, that is going to be a problem. And maybe Dustin Wolf doesn't want to perform for a team that's not performing for him. Not to say he gave up, but maybe he's kind of saying, fuck you guys. It's hard to keep confidence when they keep letting you down over and over again, and that's where it comes in.
So when you get the team Dylon on a 3-game losing streak against the team on a 3-game winning streak, the loser
6-game winning streak.
60. Well, I'm just saying 3-3. I'll get there. Hang on.
I'm bugging.
66 and 26 are those teams that are the loser of 3 straight against the winner of 3 straight. Now, when you add a loser of 3 games, but the winner is on a 6-game winning streak, it's 11 and 3 if you made that 6-game winning streak. 11 and 3 if you've won 6 in a row out there. Give me them Calgary Flames in that spot.
I hate that stat, and I fucking hate you for saying it, Mike, but god damn it, do I respect it.
Damn it.
Hold on. It's all locked up. Let's see if we get a goal. Fuck, it's the Flames. Fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Plus, it was the parlay, dude. All of North America is frozen block cold. We need the Flames to put the heat on. Let's go. Nasty Nate says Rams second half money line and the Rams second half over the game over 23. Get your second half bets in the chat, you guys.
I was really hoping it was the Ducks and I could have shut them down there, Ramon.
Shout out to Dan. Dan Doherty's in the house. He says, best of luck, boys. I'm up 8 units, so I'm done for the day. Okay. I have left is the Rams money line. Smart man.
Oh, great.
Get them second half plays in the chat. Let's shout out you guys that do have second half bets here. Michael B says Rams second half money line. Rams money line plus 180. He says, I'm not buying that Sam Darnold bullshit. In fact, I'll see that not buying Sam Darnold bullshit. I'll raise you. I got Sam Darnold to throw an interception at plus 150. I've got Sam Darnold over 31 and a half passing attempts at minus 110. I took Devontae Adams, 50 plus receiving yards at plus 105. And then I've got Mavis, the Rams kicker. He's got 7 points already, over 10 and a half kicking points, plus 115. So there's a of plays. I'm looking at this fourth quarter over. I see it's 13 and a half, or it was 13 and a half. I guess I should look again to see exactly what we've got there. But we got some action, man. We got some plays. We got some spots that I'm looking forward to. I mean, look at it's the last big game of the season until the big game. Got to go out there and cash our spots that have been making us money all season long.
Yeah. Michael B in the chat saying he's adding that Darnold pick. And like I was saying earlier, I know this goes against my cap and everything that I said, but I don't care because it's money versus money for me. I'm not thinking about, I want them to win. I could go 2-1 or 1-2. It doesn't matter to me. That's just by the numbers. But we're throwing in the interception, Mike. There's no way it's going to be our last stream of the year. And I don't bet a fucking interception prop, which have been cashing, by the way, on this stream. If you haven't been paying attention, been cashing. We're going to hit it live.
Scott wants to know if we're doing the under third quarter and over fourth quarter. I was looking at the fourth quarter over.
I mean, Scott, were you not just
probably
listening? Of course, we were just. I said it twice already tonight, but that's my official bet. I went before my breakdown was the under third quarter, always is. And are we doing it? Yes, every time, man. It honestly, it's on such a trend where we can do it every time. I only remember 3 times that it lost. Honestly, like it's been the moneymaker. You don't question it, you just fucking do it. And I said it makes me nervous tonight. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to come through. I'm not that confident in it, but we're hitting it every time because it's a system play. It's not a cap. It's a system play.
Ramones, how about you come fourth quarter? What say you? Or second half. I'm sorry. We're not at fourth quarter yet. What do you say?
No, I'm going to take look, they can't stop JSN. I'm going to take him here. I'm having JSN regret. Obviously going to cash that up 8+ unless he dies here. And so I'm going to take him again here in the second half, and I'm going to take him now over, let me get it. I think it's over 157 and a half yards at minus 105. Let's see if I can't get anything better than that, but I'm going to go with JSN here to keep it going in the second half here right now at 157 and a half yards over.
I'm going to add one more play.
Of course.
One more play for you guys. If you look at game lines on DraftKings, just below the game lines, you're going to see Super Bowl winner. I'm going to take the LA Rams at plus 350. Here's my thought process.
Shit, he's going for a future?
Plus 200 for the Rams to win tonight. And I get the plus 350. I mean, Ramon's telling me they're going to be favored next week. So this might be the best opportunity for me to get the Rams to win this whole thing at plus 350. So I'm going to take the Rams to win the Super Bowl at plus 350.
Mike, did you see the video earlier this season with Oz the Mentalist when he visited the LA Rams and their?
I saw some of them. I don't know if I saw him do that one particularly.
So Oz the Mentalist, Dylon goes and visits the Rams. Maybe you've seen him do some incredible.
Yeah.
And he does one of his doohickeys there with the Rams, and he asks Kyron Williams to write on his hand like the final score.
I did see that one.
Stafford threw the ball in the meeting room to numbers 24 and to 17. And the player had wrote 24-17 on his hand, and there was some other, with Oz, I can't even figure them all out. They're so incredible, and he had the team rolling. But it was basically the gist of the whole thing was Rams 24. Unfortunately, it was Broncos 17, but did happen to win the Super Bowl there.
The Hollywood Mentalist.
Yeah,
I've seen my favorite comedian, Adam Ray. He just started a new show. It's Bruce Robbins, the Hollywood Mentalist, and he's basically making fun of that character.
Oh, great!
Funny. And then to Mike, I'll say, "Fuck you, Mike," because the Flames scored again 2-0.
Oh my God!
Dude, I put the video on IG. All you had to do is listen. I gave you the
Listen, I'm not hating. The only reason I say fuck you is because I'm jealous, Mike. Because I can't I can't cap the Calgary Flames. I don't know what the fuck it is. I bet on them, they burn me, and then I bet against them, and they fucking burn me. These fuckers.
That 3-3 got me. I usually look at like one of the screens I pull up is.
It's funny that I said it too when you were capping it. You were like 3-0. Here's the stats, and I said, but fuck those stats. They're 6-0. He's like, well, here's the stats for 6-0, and I was like,
yeah, so get there.
That's when I felt it, Mike. I said, fuck me, 11-3. That's a pretty good stat.
I mean, how often can that happen, right? I mean, it's 14 times in like 5 years that there's a team.
And I don't trust Vallejo, so honestly, he's not the better goalie here. It's definitely Dustin Wolf, but I took my shot. I should have known. But,
that's all fair.
I've been on them. I stayed off Ducks. I capped them pretty well. I stayed off them. I thought they were going to lose here. I didn't think they would have a 6-game winning streak in this month. They had a tough schedule, but I stayed off them, and I hit them for I think 2 games after I stayed off them for 3. But anytime a team wins 3 in a row in NHL, I'm jumping on that for sure, especially if I like them, if I don't think it's a fluke. So
Scott Cage says, hey, guys, Stafford's over 13.5 rushing yards at plus 235. He already has 13. I saw that, Scott.
Just basically to take off running once in the second half.
My concern is sacks and taking knees.
Oh, yeah.
He could lose rushing yards if he gets sacked, right?
Yeah.
I just have a thing, Mike, with the kind of the end of the game drama that we have right now, and figuring that last game, it's close right now, and it just has that feel of that. Not that was crazy, but I just said if we come down to a game, quarterbacks are taking off running. They're taking off running a lot of times.
That is right. Make sure you guys, if you haven't done so already, smash that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 200 tonight. Put the word on the street. We are on our way. We're at about 100.
You guys can see, this is literally me.
Need you guys to smash that thumbs up button.
This is me texting my sister, Mike. I know you guys can't read this, okay? Then let's go back here, just on more messages. Oh, don't fuck me now, you son of a bitch. This is me texting my stepdad to fucking like right there. Was the YouTube link. It says, which one do I like? You like both of them. Go ahead and you like both of them.
You can count as 2, Razor Sharp.
So yeah, I'm not out here preaching to you guys, telling you what to do. Go text your family members. I'm doing it too.
Jackson Smith and Jigba just caught a pass. That's breaking news right now here.
Canucks scored. There's some more breaking news in the NHL, Ramon.
Who scored?
Canucks scored. That's going to be 3-2.
Oh, Canucks did score?
Canucks fly together.
Oh. They're coming back here on them, but only 5 minutes left. Come on, Pittsburgh.
I have said this about the Canucks on every cap. I say they suck. They're not doing well lately. But I watched the Vancouver games. They're not playing terrible. Like, sure, they're fucking up, but they're trying really fucking hard. Like, really, really hard. Every game is sweaty. But I think that's where they're making their mistakes, too, is rushing around.
Ever try capping a game with Razor Sticks? You ask him about the game, he says, that team sucks. Next game sucks. That team sucks.
Darnold did get some sort of heat wrap on there. Is that oblique strain? I know a lot of people are hating on him in the chat. He's out here throwing darts. I don't think you guys are.
There was somebody in the chat that literally said that exact same thing. Ramon said he's throwing darts tonight. So there's lovers and haters on both sides, which it's fine. Football.
Razor, any second half bets from you, Razor Sharp, here as we kick off the second half? What are you doing?
No, I want to look at this live total. I think we might get a higher number here.
Yeah, I got 53, Razor. You think it's going to be higher than 53?
So what's going on with the old production crew? Did you give them the night off over there? I see a bunch of wires and cables over on the over your right shoulder there.
Yeah, we're live in the game. We're at the studio. We're in the studio.
It's a labor dispute. Is it a labor dispute that's going on right now?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they didn't show. It was
Just
too cold.
me. No one else wants to work.
For work.
Bad. The roads are bad, Mikey. I told everyone to take the night off.
They're not essential workers.
I mean, goddamn, the guy that runs the fucking video cables seems like he's essential.
Hey, Kelly Vincenzo in the house with us. She's saying
Yeah,
under. Ducks Calgary under. That's a plus 130 right now. They scored 2 goals early, under 6.5, plus 130 live. Not bad.
Gave you guys the under. Gave you the under 5.5 in that Florida Panthers Chicago Blackhawks game. 9 minutes left in the second period. 0 is the score. Flames. And it's the old North American Storm parlay, boys, here. The Miami Heat. I gave you the Miami Heat. It was plus 4.5 when I put my play out there. All fairness. It moved to plus 5.5. The Miami Heat are up 21-15, boys. That just made an absolute ton of. I was giddy this morning when I looked at that, and I was like, hell yeah, it's cold everywhere. Let's put the Flames and the Heat together and warm this motherfucking up. That's what I thought.
That was such a gimmick parlay. God damn it, Mike.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Did he just fumble it?
Razor, you
my God!
Job in football.
And that's going to be the ball game.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Xavier Smith.
And the Rams just gave them the game.
You know, it's a little bit early, Razor, but we have seen this before. One dumbass play does seem to sum up the game.
Just talked about how hard it is to be
mistake.
the returner. And that's exactly what happens right there, man. Oh,
yeah, I actually had never thought about that before. He is, you know, when I cap sports sometimes, like I think about NHL, goalies, baseball, pitchers.
Wait,
I never thought that receiver there, he is a solo man himself too. Not too
the real question is, why is that not a touchdown? I don't think he was touched.
You can't advance it once it touches him, Razor. We saw in the last game too. Remember play? They were saying whistled it. But the other thing was, you know, the Rams' terrible special teams. They fired their special teams coach last month.
Oh wow. Yeah, but you can't blame a coach for that. And that's an easy 7 points for the Seattle Seahawks.
Bobo! Oh, man, who had Bobo? Didn't tell me somebody had Bobo in the chat.
Jake Bobo.
Bobo. Come on now.
And the Rams just gave it. Now we take the under. Now we take the under, ladies and gentlemen. Under 58.
I'm with you, Razor. I hit the 53.5, but I'm gonna hedge and hit that again. I'm gonna double, maybe triple here. Let's triple.
Under 58 live.
What a terrible series.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put money on it to hedge my bet. I'm gonna triple down because I still want to win money, Razor. We're going to hit that in 58.5. Feels really good right now.
Bet's circling. Why won't it go through?
I know. Live bets are hard. Here we go. Place successfully. Come on now. 58.5.
And Razor, you can. I mean, the thing is, I mean, when you've got the special teams coaches are responsible for everything, though. So I think that's what is going on. I mean, obviously, they fired somebody and somebody's in there coaching them up. But yeah, tripping, they fell back. That was like what started the whole bad chain of events there.
Also, I did get a half a point better. 58.5 minus 112. It's official. I'm in. 58, it was spinning, but I did get a half a point better. And Scott says he got under 59.5. Send out a tweet of my live bet.
Darnold already at 238 yards through the air here.
All right. Let's go, Razor. Let's fucking go.
All right. I knew we. I felt it.
58.5
I just felt like
minus
we're gonna get a.
112. I got the same number, but I got minus 115. That's what I got locked in.
Yeah, I felt like we were gonna get a better number.
Dude, we should too. I told you that 53.5 was sus. They didn't want to move it up. It felt trappy, but I didn't know which way. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I was, I told you guys it was confusing. That's why I didn't take that earlier, because there's something tricky. Fuckery is afoot. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I knew treachery was afoot.
I'm already on a ramp with Nakua, but I just have a feeling right now if I don't want to go any higher here, just want to get there, but feels like it's going to be some puka time now for sure.
Yeah, you know what that means. You got to throw, and you know what that means. Stafford interception plus 135. I just locked it in.
Stafford will be throwing. It's not a bad call. They will be, there's still 12 minutes left here. We really just started the second half. Plenty of opportunity for lots of throwing, too. Man, this one is getting good.
Final.
This one's getting good. I'm getting excited now, Razor.
Here we go. The kickoff. They run it back to the 25.
What was Bobo's anytime? At least 30-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Oh, man.
Even if there is an
Sorry, guys. I had to step out for a minute. I had to go pick up a knife and a beer. Let's go. We're going to shotgun a beer.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Second half. Let's go. Seattle. Bang. Make sure you always tuck in the foil so you don't cut your mouth open. Just cut my fingernails today. Hold on. Oh, just off the rim.
Parkinson.
Oh, Dylon giving out rim jobs tonight.
Oh, sweet. Do they cost
No, not too much, Ramon.
Parkinson with a big play here right now into Seattle territory, all the way to the 35. Parkinson smashed
got
some
the disease.
Crops there. It felt like my big play.
Excuse me.
Let's go. 60.5, the live total. I don't know if you boys moved on it or not. Well, I was
we took 58.5.
Yeah, they did.
62.5 is the number now.
What?
Yeah, 63 it's up to.
What the fuck?
Rams are driving, boys.
This
is where I talk about the experience, Stafford's cool and collected. It's McVay's birthday on top of it. I mean, let's go. His birthday technically was yesterday, but he's still feeling it.
And there it is, Devontae Adams down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, how many yards did he get? He might have cashed my
29 yards.
Holy
shit.
shit.
Man, he might have cashed it. He had, what do you have, like 20? Oh, man, he might be right there. He might be right there, gentlemen.
How did it wait all fucking game to hit that under, and then it just started exploding? I thought I practiced patience. I thought I practiced patience, Fraser.
If the throw was a little bit better, that would have been a touchdown.
Devontae Adams, 50-plus yards, plus 105. He's got 52.
And there it is, Devontae Adams touchdown.
Hey, let's go. Let's get this fucking cash. That was a big one right there. Let's go.
Yeah. That's what he does. That's
baby.
That's what he does so well, doesn't? That's vintage. Razor's seen that dozens of times.
They get the touchdown, and the total is up to 64.5. God damn it, Elizabeth. What the fuck?
Mr.
I
Wesker,
took that
he
third
doesn't
quarter
feel the
under
props
blown. That third quarter under just got fucking blown. It got its back blown out in 2 minutes.
Complex betting, Mr. Whiskers. I don't mean complex as in it's hard. I just mean it's comprehend. It's thorough. It's detailed. You got to bet different player prop amounts versus your regular amounts, right? I mean, you got to have some fun too. Great cat. Let's go.
Yeah, I think a measuring stick, Mike, actually for me is maybe a prop is depend, but about 1/10 of a full game bet. Was that fair? Is that fair? 1/10,
Sure.
maybe 1/5. Maybe if you like.
I usually do like
a lot to
I
happen
usually do
now.
like 25%.
Uh-huh.
I guess it depends. Like pre-flop, I do different
correlated, right? You're correlated with what you have too, right? I mean, if you have a team A and you have a receiver on team A, you might go a little heavier on him, but you're like you said, you're trying to like piece together the whole game a little bit too. We know that it's not going to be 35-0, so you're not fading one team and all in on the other. So I was
You're right.
I love it now.
You're right, Ramon. I just did that exact same thing. I told you I just practiced patience the whole first half. The reason I didn't take the under is because I was like, well, let's wait to see what happens on the next drive. And then I got fucking overexcited. Oh, there's no way it's going to go under 58. But I've seen this before where I do 53, 58, 64. I'm not doing that to myself.
There's no
not
way.
On this, the day of my brother's daughter's birth. Not happening.
Kelly V says 3-2 final. I think she's talking the Penguins game.
Oh, finally. God. Okay.
I don't know, though. It doesn't look over yet.
Okay.
Yeah, she's predicting the original score.
No,
She gave
the
under 6.5 at plus 130 live.
Stars of the game right here.
Yeah, I still see 2 minutes left.
Now I'm watching the stars of the game right here.
Vancouver 1-13. They suck.
Is it over? Is it over, Ramon?
How much time you got left, Ramon?
Hold on a sec. What are you looking at?
I didn't see the final score.
I'll tell you what, boys. The Heat this nation up parlay play of the day. Miami Heat are up 29-19.
I thought you were going to say, Mike, what an insult to everyone around the country. The Suns are playing the Heat.
I mean, when I told you guys it was the Heat this nation up parlay play of the day, how could you not be like, I'll throw a couple dollars on this fucking guy and this craziness? Let's go.
I can tell you why, Mike, because fuck the Calgary Flames, okay?
You need a flame to light the heat. You can't have some heat without a flame. Come on. It made sense. And it's cold. Look at Razor's fucking beard was frozen.
I know what I've been thinking about taking is Bam over 1.5 3-pointer.
Bam Bam?
Yeah, he's been money.
He's got 9 points right now.
And he's been throwing. He's got 1 3-pointer so far.
Tell you what I'm going to do, Mike, just because I like you, okay? I'll tell you what I'm going to do just because I like you. I'm going to take the Ducks at plus 375.
We're on a commercial.
With friends like you, who needs an enemy?
No, honestly, they're a second period team. They tend to score a lot in the second period. I'm just fucking with you. I really don't want to invest more in the Ducks, but what I do want to do is a second period over here. Ducks do come out in the second period, and Flames have been alive. I think both those teams are actually going to score. I think we can get both teams to score in the second period, Mike. And I think this slut is going over. Full game, I think this goes over.
Can't turn up the heat without a flame, and we need to melt this ice, baby. Let's go.
We've honestly, full stats on this. Anaheim Ducks suck ass. I've been heavy on them all season, been watching their games more than I have any other season. They're not good in the first period, Mike, but they are very good in the second period. That's where they shine, honestly. That's where they do their best work, is in the second period.
And if I could add some collateral damage to, isn't Matt Stafford's nickname I
thought it was
off
Fat
on that?
Stafford.
Isn't that Matty Ice? I mean, come on, boys. What are we doing here? You got to read the signs, man. You got to read the signs.
Matt Ryan is Matty Ice. You can't both be
Oh,
Matty
is that
Ice.
who it was, Matt Ryan? All right. I knew it was a Matt.
Caleb Williams was the Iceman. How many ices are there?
George Gervin was the Iceman.
Chuck Liddell was the Iceman.
The fridge. What about the fridge? I mean, come on.
Nobody else was the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge. Yeah. There was Ramon. The fridge. That's Kelvin Gastelum in the UFC.
Oh, okay.
All right, where are we at with the likes, Razor?
I got the girl from the Little Giants in the icebox.
Ice tits.
I believe the brave little toaster also had a fridge in that.
Coop.
There he is. He showed up.
Scott in the chat with a nice pun here says Jessica Pagula putting away Madison Keys. Madison's
she's dominating. I took Keys, man. I agree with you guys talking about in the chat. You know, when you talk about those top three Americans, I mean, they're almost inseparable right now, and Keys is a little bit behind them, but she just had so much success in Australia. But Pagula's looking great out here right now. Going to be a straight sets victory for sure, I would think.
Yeah, she's looking.
Real question is,
how many likes boys? Let's count the likes up.
Plus 230 is up to.
Hey, how about this one? Panthers were up 1-0, Razor. Blackhawks tied it up 1-1.
There we go.
I need that under. I need that under, gentlemen.
Original line was plus 115. Now that
Wait, I see Panthers 2-0.
What? No, I'm seeing 1-1.
Damn, ESPN says 2-0 Panthers.
No, I mean, my live book, I would trust that more.
Oh, it just switched it to 1-1.
I think Panthers scored one, and then it got called back, and then the Blackhawks got one. But the original line was plus 115. Blackhawks now plus 100. So more respect on the Blackhawks side. Actually, minus 105.
All right, we got 43 and 62. That says 105, boys and girls. 105. We need 5 more likes for shot time. I'm doing my best Keith impression. Razor, how am I doing?
Doing good. That's a good Keith impression.
Bad. He would have done his math wrong. You're doing bad.
Here's my 9 reception for Jackson 42 right there. Put it down as a winner. 9 catches for JSN here, plus 145.
Are you sure this is legal? I don't know. It's fun though, isn't it?
Classic Bill Murray.
139 yards. We're going to get that halftime too. Get back in there. You don't need a break.
Sheesh.
I don't know. It's a lot of fun though, isn't it?
Kind of not really, Mike.
That's what you love about Bill.
I was having fun till I bet the under, and then they scored back to back. Now I'm not having fun.
Bill Murray, one of the the classic sports movies of all time. A Cubs fan.
Did you ever see the Bill Murray documentary, Ramon? It's a really good one. I'll look up what it's called in a minute here, but it just basically tells stories about people that ran into Bill Murray over the years and which one's true, which one's false. And there's stories like he was at a restaurant. He walked up and ate somebody's fries, dipped into the ketchup, ate that shit. And he looked him in the face and said, "No one's going to believe you."
That's probably the
college parties. He went in there and he cleaned the dishes. And then he partied with them. He played harmonica on the band. And the police show up. And they're like, we need to shut this down. And they told him to the police officer at the door, said, "Hey, hold on a second. Sorry this happened, but Bill Murray came to our party." And then he started playing the tambourine. And then, obviously things get loud. And the police was like, "Shut the fuck up." And then Bill Murray comes to the door. He said, "Yeah, it's actually true, officer. I did play the tambourine and that was my fault. I'm sorry. We'll keep it down." And and then nobody can say if that story is true or not. But there's lots of
Cooper Cup touchdown, Seattle.
Let's go, Seattle.
Cooper Cup right there. Have a night. It might not be his final game of his career here. Coop.
This is human drama at its best. Just focusing, taking a moment to concentrate. Concentrate all you want.
Duke.
It's really. Really believes it. You were never in Nam. No jive turkey.
51
Wow.
it's up to.
Double semi-pro references. Let's go.
Over there, I guess. Huh?
All right, we can get to plus 340 on the Rams money line. Man, that fumbled punt fucked everything up, didn't it, boys?
67.5 is the live line.
Yeah,
Do we hit this
68.
again at 10 points higher than we hit it originally, Razor, from 58 to 68?
I'm gonna take the Rams plus 6.5, and I'm gonna move in on that plus 310 as well for a quarter unit. Plus 6.5 Rams. What do we got here? We got a little bonus.
Well, look, as fast as the Seahawks have been scoring, Mike, the Rams have went down and scored twice as fast.
Yeah. All right, I got it. Plus 6.5 with a little plus 310 sprinkle.
All right.
Bet Rivers has plus 3.
Paul Jackson says it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, Razor. Let's keep the stream going for a little bit longer.
All you need is a touchdown and a stop, and then you get the ball back and you're live. Look, that last game, what was it, Mike? 38-37?
2% chance. 2% chance Sam Darnold had to win that game out there. What's the percentage chance is to win this game? Come on. Come on.
Oh,
come on.
Buffalo Wings will look good right there for Buffalo Wild Wings there. I don't want to have to order out, but I might need some Buffalo Razor.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings.
I ordered a Grubhub order maybe 2 months ago. I forgot what I ordered. Didn't matter. And there was a bag of they dropped a bag of Buffalo Wild Wings or what is it called there? The Wingstop. Bag of Wingstop shit left there too, and I was looking at it and I'm like, I didn't order any Wingstop. So I was thinking I was drunk. Maybe I did. So I went back and looked at my order. I didn't order any Wingstop. I had no wings though. I had chicken tenders, and they had like I don't know, it was garlic parm or something like that. I wouldn't order those again.
Ordered it? You did? Who? You ate somebody else's delivery?
I think it was raining. It was shitty. It was late at night. I think what happened is the person that was dropping off the Grubhub order there fucked up and left that order for whoever had Wingstop with me.
Was it hot still or?
It was, yeah. I mean, it was my order was, I think I got Moe's or something like that. So I had Moe's and Wingstop, and I tried a couple of the they were all right. They weren't great. They were just all right. There was nothing special about what I
got me reaching for an
answer.
That's happened to me before. I think I ordered breakfast like Bob Evans or something, and they gave me my order and someone else's Bob Evans.
Whoa. That's what you got. So you got two, okay.
And then the DoorDasher came back like, "Hey, I think I gave you another order."
I ate that already.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you did.
Razor's like, what you do is you call in your app and you tell them you delivered accidentally and the man ate it.
Yeah, that's
like,
on you,
brother. They put it in my bag? I didn't see it.
That's on you, brother.
Markel in the building. What up, Markel?
What up, Markel? Appreciate you stopping by.
Rams here will back him up.
He just called us a bunch of fries. What up, my fry?
What up, my fry? Make sure you fry that fucking thumbs up button, Markel.
Fries, home
Get the 200. Get you guys.
We got some fries up in here.
We got a goal. That goal
Devontae. Oh my God, a big gain from Devontae. You see why I'm in love with Devontae, right here? That's 3 huge catches in the last 2 drives.
Dude's a
Wow,
stud.
he had his over 50 plus was a plus 105. That was a fucking gift. Should have had his touchdown. My bad.
God damn it, Elizabeth.
Parkinson, a little bit of a gainer there. Manawari.
He's got
Manawari's having a heck of a game here, but it is not really a defensive game. But
I mean, are you sure? With 51 points in the third quarter, it's not a defensive game.
well, it just was
Under at 53 and 58, and now it's 64. I thought we were seeing a defensive game.
well.
was the
Manawari
game
is
45.
pretty awesome, but you can't do it all out there.
Should have known better. Our guy just said it in the chat here too. Shout out to Bo Jackson. He said the under hit in the last game. Stop chasing the under in this game, and that's very good advice. If, you know, like I said to myself, I shouldn't hit it at 68. I fucking want to. Temptation is strong, but I've said this before. Very important thing I learned. The definition of temptation is doing something that's wrong. Even though you know that you're wrong, you fucking do it anyways. Like, you know, going to meet an ex-girlfriend. You know you shouldn't have done that.
Oh.
Temptation was strong and you were too weak.
Well, she called me, Dylan.
Also, the
She
real
does that
question,
special-
Raquel, is did you hit the like button on both channels? We dropped the link in the chat to the opposite channel. If you could do us a favor, go to the other channel, hit that like button, because don't forget, you can count as 2. We got to get to 110. We're at 106. Hit the like button down below if you haven't already.
Tick, 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 tick. Click, 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 click. Let's go. Click that like button. Click that fucking like button.
The Rams are kind of killing themselves with penalties here. Couple on this drive. They overcame the first one, but this was a big one here, 2nd and 15.
Also, Mikey, did you have to go out and shovel today?
Yes, I did this morning. First, I hit like the doorstep out, and then I the 3 or 4 inches that were out there. But the snow's not supposed to come till tonight, so I just popped the garage open when I went down to grab a smoke. Got about 5 inches down there, so I'll hit it again tonight. So the short answer is yes, I snow blew the driveway this morning, but it was very light.
Hey, hold on.
Go back
Hold on.
out there
Pop
tonight.
just says in the chat, Stafford interception plus 150. Did we just cash that?
Stafford back to pass. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Maybe he just bet it, or he's rooting for it. Was it a fluffy, like, is it a good fluffy snow? Like you can build snowmen?
Fluffy. It was fluffy. It was a fluffier, non-pacted. It's not wet. It's not a lot of ice in there. Yeah. It's cold. It's fucking 8 degrees, 9 degrees up in this piece. So.
Hey, I'll tell you guys from a Canadian's perspective, you know what's really fucked up is how a snowman, he can only die if he gets too hot, right? And we keep putting toques and scarves on the snowmen. Like, why do you want them to die? I never understood that.
Yeah, don't.
How about the video?
No, I figured
it look cool.
I figured post tonight I'll have 6 good inches of light fluffy stuff to go out there and snow blow. Yeah. So.
See, the thing with ours is it rained afterwards, so we got a layer of on top.
There's the old video of the guy
who we haven't had.
The kid built a snowman, and kind of he has a big yard. He built a snowman. The truck comes and wipes out the snowman. The next day, the kid builds a snowman again with like metal in it.
Yeah, he did it over like a fire hydrant or something. Truck came and hit the fire hydrant.
Naughty boy. I think you get in trouble for that, but you know what? don't hit a kid's snowman. All right.
Yeah, I forget. I don't know if it was something like hard though, and he hit it and he fucked his truck up.
Dude, way back. This goes back like when I was a kid.
He got it!
Touchdown, Puka.
Rams, Puka.
Puka?
You ever have any Puka shells, Dylon, or Puka shells?
Nah, I mean, just for the first touchdown, I guess I should have followed the boys' advice here on the panel. So, if you bet them for the first touchdown, you want to back yourself up with the full game touchdown. I didn't. But that's all right. I was wrong, and I learned something today.
Oh, did he he might have been out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know, Razor. I think by the time
I don't think so.
The ball is inside the pylon, unless his foot,
his other foot didn't get in. I'm going to say incomplete. His shoulder landed out of bounds.
No, I think when the ball hits the
we
pylon,
enjoyed our guy Razor Sharp being here, but we don't need that kind of negative energy as we're rooting for these Los Angeles Rams.
It's not even, they'll look at it, of course.
Oh, his hip might have got in there first. His hip might have hit the ground first.
Sean McVay's birthday. You got it.
I appreciate what you're saying, Razor. This has got to be a touchdown. There's no question.
Well,
yeah,
his
that's
feet
a
didn't get in.
No, it was definitely. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, feet are on the field. He jumps through the air, foot outside. I don't think it's there. I really don't think that's it.
What? Why? What do you mean?
He didn't get
touched.
Then
The ball didn't move. He wasn't impaled.
His feet.
Are you guys saying this is
depends on did his hip touch the ground first or did his shoulder?
Fucking scum.
Because his shoulder landed out of bounds. So the question is, did his hip hit first inbounds or did his shoulder hit first, which was out of bounds? That's why
Razor live lines are saying that it's true. It's in up to 71.5 right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm hitting the 71. That's going to be my last bet of the night, but we're hitting 71, under 71.5. I think they're still reviewing it, but fuck, I hope they turn this shit around, and 71.5 is definitely
which hit first.
Come back.
And they've updated. Looks like it's a touchdown. 31-26.
Like I was gonna say, Mike, I think we're gonna flip the script here. We've seen it all year, but hey, we were wrong, and we're gonna be wrong sometimes. But this could be a third quarter over, and now a fourth quarter under. So I'm going under 71.5. There's no way I'm betting 71.5, and if I'm wrong, so fucking be it. But I'm not betting over right now. There's got to be
what a game,
here.
Boys.
It's going to be look, Mike. We're only off by 5 points right now. What a game, exactly. Off by 5 points. That's why this fourth quarter is going to come down. It wasn't halftime adjustments. It's going to be fourth.
We have had
adjustments.
We have had one of the best January footballs I can remember, between college football playoffs, between the championships, and now the playoffs in the NFL on top of that. This has just been incredible. I know they're behind, but I still feel the Rams are going to come back and get this dub. And I'll tell you guys, you go back to that first quarter when I said, this is how I knew the Rams were going to win. Matt Stafford twirling the fucking tablet on his finger like he's a Harlem Globetrotter. Stop it. Let's go. Get them Rams. Let's go, Rams.
Fuck fat Stafford. Okay. Fuck his tablet. And fuck his little spinning finger.
Also, there's a penalty on Seattle for taunting.
Oh,
final.
Oh.
Hey, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Razor, can you?
Was it on Roland?
Why are you taunting after you just let a touchdown?
Bozo?
You can't taunt after you let up a touchdown.
You cannot do that. That is embarrassing. But I think Razor's having flashbacks, Mike, to the famous play. I know even Razor was young enough to remember the Michael Irvin play that went the Packers' way. The famous play, the Cowboys.
I mean, Des Bryant.
Huh? Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
No, he doesn't remember.
Ago.
Oh, wait.
No, it was Irvin, right?
No, it was Des Bryant. He sent me a tweet about it. I tweeted him about it.
Okay, I stand corrected then. The one where he secured the ball with both hands, got the one
At the
foot
goal
down.
line.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, it was Des Bryant. I sent it. He sent out a tweet, and it was like he bet the Packers and they lost. And I retweeted him, and or I commented like, "Oh, this you still mad about the no catch against the Packers?"
Oh yeah.
And he retweeted me, and he said, "I bet him, you asshole."
I remember that.
He fell for me stirring the pot. I was like, "Oh man, Des Bryant just called me an asshole. My life is complete."
Somebody stirring the pot.
You know, I had to save that tweet.
Teammates are giving him the business over there, and they should, right?
All right, so let's go back to the earlier segments. Like I said, I lost tonight, and I learned something. Let's go back to what Dylon learned tonight. I told you I was nervous. I was wrong. We took the under 9.5 in the third quarter when we knew this was a playoff game where it was going to get dirty as fuck late. They got 28 points, Razor. We lost that.
Hey, at least if you're going to lose.
Damn it. That was my Rashid run attempt right there. I mentioned him going to get that ball in that end around as yardage was 4.5. He got 0 there, but damn it. Might be a little chance
if it's going to go over, Dylon, you don't want to see 10 points. If it's going to go over, you might fuck it. Let him score 28.
Yeah, no, I mean, the third quarter was busted, but is that I did triple down here. Last bet, under 71.5.
And are you going to take the fourth quarter over or under?
Well, I mean, fourth quarter over would say that we should take over 71.5, but I think the script is flipped tonight. As we saw 28 in the third, I think it's going to be over in the third, under in the fourth. There's no way they're going to get that many points.
Mikey, over?
They got to tighten this shit up. That's the question, Mike. Are you still
bet the
San Antonio?
I'm going to bet the San Antonio Spurs minus 3.5 live right now.
That wasn't the question, Mike. Are you betting the fourth quarter over or not, motherfucker?
No, because I'm so I keep betting the fucking Rams in the money line here. Points and money line. I can't. There's no. Doesn't mean there's no room left for it. It just means like I don't need to try to thread the needle here. Just give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. Give me that money line. I think I got a plus 310 or plus 325.
Welcome to the Sherman Express.
Oh, fuck you.
Soft as hell. You want to talk about, we made the fourth quarter over thing on here. Now you're getting soft.
Yeah, I took the third quarter under and fucking lost, and you won't take the fourth quarter over after we talked all that, Mike? You're going to leave me out here like this? You're going to do that to your boy? All
right, I'll take the fourth quarter over, you fucking scumbags. You got me into it.
I mean, I didn't mean to pressure my guy into a
I
bet.
don't suspect we won't see points. I mean, if this thing goes to overtime on top of that, we're looking at points. So let me see.
No, Mike, I'm lying. I did pressure you into that bet.
I'm just
I
saying,
bet everybody
was
just
the
thought.
last show was like, somebody better put respect on my name and learn that they learned it from this show that I bet the fourth quarter
you
over.
did learn it from this goddamn show. Total second half over 41.5. How many fucking points do we have? See, the problem is they're not giving me a quarters line on DraftKings. That was part of the problem I had. It was 13.5 at one point. I mean, 71.5 on the total right now.
No, it's actually filthy right now, Mike. All jokes aside, you would have to take the 71.5 over. It's the same thing as the fourth quarter over, right? Now I don't endorse that.
12.5.
I did say it earlier too, Mike. I think, once we get to the playoffs here, I think we need to flip the script. Third quarter over. Fourth quarter doesn't seem crazy that it's going to go under. But that being said,
all right, let me go get a refill.
Am I going to bet the under? Yes, because I already did at 71.5 minus 115. It's up to minus 125. All right.
You can also get the Rams at plus 195.
Final
Already got him.
What? 195. Are the Rams going to come back and win?
I wouldn't bet against that right now. Wouldn't. I've already taken the Seahawks. I thought I got a good line. Still do. -2.5 live.
But
And then the
obviously,
money line +120. But what are you thinking here going into the fourth quarter, Ramon?
I think the Rams win is a correlated over, right? I mean, I know they're down only 4, but I don't
So
know.
Seahawks. You're saying Seahawks then, right?
Well, I'm on the Seahawks, but I'm just saying if someone is taking the over or the Rams, I think that's a correlated play here for the last quarter right now.
Hey, I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm in deep here. It's not too big, but it still is pressing the bankroll. For me, I put $10 on it. Okay, doubled down at 20. Now I doubled down at 40. So we're in here for $70 live betting, and I knew this is going to get out of hand. That's why you always start small. But I said it earlier to myself, Razor. I was like, I don't want to be in for $75 on this NFL game live betting, but here we are live, and I fucking did it anyways. Pray for me, pray to the gambling gods that this triple down spot helps, or else we're out 75 with not even a win.
And when everyone says it can't be done, ducks fly together.
Riding or dying.
And when the roosters are crowing and the cows are turning circles in the pastures and the skies are dark and stormy, ducks fly together.
Also, Heat and Suns tied at 42 apiece. Thunder up by 3 with 7.5 minutes left.
Yeah, good one here for sure. The Raptors continue to play pretty well, no doubt about it.
Mr. Wesker's shitting on me for the Bud Light again. We talked about this last week. It's the Kinetic Lager, new in Canada, home brewed, hometown shop. They're 5%.
Oh, you got to block that guy. Sam Darnold pointed out.
He couldn't have pointed it out any more than he did, Razor. And what are you scared? He just Walker. Just
block that guy. He kept running.
All you had to do was stand in front. I guess it really didn't. He got past him. So, but Walker looked a little bit chicken there, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Mr. Wesker's is Kinetic Lager. It's not 4% Bud Light. It's 5%. Made with pure BC, British Columbia, purified spring water.
First and 10. They faked the handoff. Big time.
That's what we call a breakdown in someone's assignment there.
In fact, Mr. Wesker's, it's so good, I might even shotgun another one. You know why? Because why not? Why not?
Oh, shit.
Let it go. Told you, I cut my fingernails yesterday. All right, hold on. We're hitting this one. Nope, missed. That's 0-4 if you're following the last 4 shotgun beers. We have not made one into the garbage bag, which is only 3 feet to my right. It's not very far, but we take blind shots every time for you guys because it's lots of fun.
Dirty Reg says you can just pop the top.
Serious, look right now. We're cleaning off the laptop. Like this is real shit. It ain't no joke.
Third and 15. Oh, that's an offside. Or is it a false start?
Under.
I think that was an offside. And it was. On the defense.
That was Jared Verse in the backfield before the ball got snapped.
Under.
Heat are up now by 4. Thunder up by 5. And Spurs up by 4.
Let's go Ducks on the board in the second period. I told you they're a second period team. We got both teams to score in that second period.
Good.
And Panthers are up 2-1.
Kobe Durant with a great defensive play there as they tried to get it to Shaheed, but he timed it perfectly.
Durant with the punch out. The Panther just scored 2-1.
Fuck the Panthers.
Mackey.
Fuck the Panthers on a back-to-back, and fuck Daniil Tarasov. Fuck
4th
Sam
and 10.
Bennett,
We
fuck
got a
Sam
punt.
Reinhart.
This might be the first punt of the second half.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. It has to slow down here, Razor. It has to.
Rams are ready to take the lead here.
Kyron Williams is back there, Razor, this time. I think the other kid's already been cut.
He's actually on the way home.
Coach Vrabel said, no curfew tonight for the Patriots, but if you're not on that bus by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, you're not going to Santa Clara.
Oh, welcome back, Mikey.
Yay! Let's go. What's happening?
Seattle just punted, and Rams are going to start here at about the 9-yard line, I believe.
Oh boy, plus 3.5 on the Rams right now, plus 145. That plus 320 looks like a gift on that money line.
70.5 is your total.
See,
let's go. It's down by 1, Razor. It's down
when I get scorched. When I get scorched on the total like that, what 46, 45.5. I just move the fuck on. Like I'm done with that one.
You know
no
what,
longer
Mike,
trying to figure that one out. That thing's
not
just
wrong. I got nothing to say to that. And don't tail my bet at 71.5 because I am degenerate as fuck.
I'm rooting for you, dude.
For a long-term strategy.
I'm rooting for you. Rams come down, score, and
PSA
shut them down.
for you guys here.
Yeah, we got a lot of Twitter views tonight.
Don't do.
Yeah, we had. I was looking at that too.
We've done it before.
Now, some asshole didn't put the Mikey Money Wins Twitter out there until fucking after the first quarter.
That's my fault, Mike. My fault. Sorry, dude.
No, it's your fault, Dylan. Thank you for accepting responsibility, but
that's what I had to do. You know, that's what I had to do. Don't ruin my fucking comedy with logic, Mike. Don't fucking ever do that again.
Jeez.
That was a joke, too.
Anytime touchdown score. Let's go here. How about Colby Parkinson? He's got the disease, boys. Parkinson running rampant on this offense.
I got the news, baby.
Plus 800. Give me Parkinson.
Yeah, you may have all you want, baby. But I got something you need. Oh, yeah. Ain't talking about love.
Ain't talking about love.
We got 8 people watching over on Twitch. Breaking records.
We got one person watching on Facebook.
Shout out my family and friends watching on Facebook.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
Lucky Power watching on Facebook.
And Ramon, I'll give you a little
Lucky Power has it open on all sources out there. So we respect and support Lucky Power.
A quick music stat for you, Ramon. I Got a Bad Disease. Red Hot Chili Peppers also said that in their song Soul to Squeeze.
Where are we at with the likes?
Where they came from.
Good question.
We get a like on Facebook. Does that count?
My YouTube rabbit hole song this morning was Rock the Casbah.
Rock the Casbah. Shout out to the Jewish people in the chat.
Here's Corum again. He's having a nice game. You wonder why in some games he's just not there. You know,
109 likes. We are 1 like away.
Come come on, add that Facebook like in there. That's 110. We got a like on Facebook. Lucky Power. You better hit that like on Facebook, my guy. I'm pouring the shot.
He did hit the like on
No,
Facebook.
we're hitting 110. I already know it. So we're gonna pour this one up right now.
I wish we had a tool to see who is watching and who hasn't hit the like button yet. I'll tell you what, if I could develop
You don't say.
The tools are there.
Williams right there. First down.
Should we call them out?
Is that 110, Razor?
Should we call them out?
It's shot time.
Hey.
We took a shot for 50. We took a shot for 70. We took a shot for 90. Now we take for 110. Cheers.
Cheers. Shout out to the under 71.5.
Need another
Woo!
drink.
Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna say it one more time for the woo.
Woo! Woo! That's how you know everyone's getting lifted, boys. Appreciate everybody.
Tapper's going for the home run here, but it's overthrown. Trying to get to Mumphy.
Oh, when it's the last NFL game of the season before the Super Bowl, you know what you do, Mikey? You crack a drink and you chug that motherfucker. The original
Chug
way.
that seltzer.
No knives needed.
Fucking shotgun that motherfucker, Razor. What the fuck are we doing here?
You chug that seltzer, Razor. You badass motherfucker. I love all you guys, man. Thank you guys all for being a part of it with us this season. We've had a lot of fun. We've made a lot of money.
Vodka.
That it's only 4.5%.
Wow.
My beer is stronger than that.
That's why you gotta chug it.
My lip balm is stronger than
Parkinson
that.
there with a big play. He gets down to the 36. Parkinson.
He's got the disease, baby. He's shaking all over that field, and he is shaking his way right down to the end zone. Let's go. Bo Jackson's about to pour him some Crown and Coke. Get it, Bo Jackson. It's the last goddamn stream of the season here for you guys. We've been doing it. I mean, what a task, Razor. I mean, Ramon, Dylon. We started the season off. We said, we'll do every primetime game. That's not a big deal. Yeah, that's a big fucking deal. Guess what? And we're here. Doing it with you guys live tonight for the NFC Championship. The Rams currently down 31-27, fourth quarter. Let's see what happens.
Also, I don't know if it's legal, but
Are you sure this is legal? I don't know. It's fun though, isn't it?
Corum here. Another completion. Corum, a monster game.
What a glory. I mean, goddamn. I remember I was getting mad because I was like, I think I went like 8 weeks of 3-1 in second half bets. I mean, come on. Those are fucking monsters. We were paying bills with this live stream.
I know, honestly, Mike. That's what I'm saying. I think the script flipped tonight, Mike. I think we're going to see. I hope we're going to see third quarter over, fourth quarter under, and that should how it is. Yeah, that should be how it is.
Next year. I've been thinking next year we're gonna do a competition.
Ooh.
You gotta make 5 live bets.
Oh,
and we're gonna see who can make the most profit on 5 live bets.
Don't look at
each game? Each game or
each primetime game. You gotta make 5 live bets. We'll do $10 bets and see who can make the most profit on those 5 $10 bets.
Actually, my New Year's resolution, Razor, was to not bet so much on NFL. So
and
I
now
don't know.
Stafford's gonna get loose.
Oh, first down.
Oh.
I thought he was gonna lose a yard.
What a run by Stafford there.
First down. I told you, boys, in the first quarter when I saw the Rams were winning this game. You might think I'm crazy, but I told you.
The
You can go
Seahawks were
back
winning in
and
the first
watch
quarter,
it.
you mean? When the Seahawks scored the first touchdown, you mean, Mike?
Yeah, he was twirling the fucking tablet on his fucking finger like a Harlem Globetrotter out there. He was feeling good, man. He was flipping it. He was dialing. He sits down next to his guys. He don't give a fuck. He's like, hey, listen, -2.5 right now are the Rams. -145. Imagine that plus 320. Was it 320 or 320? Oh, it was plus 310. It was plus 310. Plus 200, plus 205, plus 210. Let's go.
Wow. Offsides on the defense.
Oh, do that.
How about this one, boys? Cash that second period over in the Ducks game and cash the Ducks money line. Probably. There's 7 minutes left, but Ducks up 2-0 in the second period. It's all tied up 2-2. I told you they're a second period team. We've seen that all season long.
Don't you stymie my heat check play of the day. Don't stymie my Melton North America play of the day.
Hey, if you took the Ducks at plus 500, you could, or plus 375 is what I got. You could have hedged all that, Mike. You could have hedged it all. But you think they don't fly together?
Oh, you took the Ducks second period.
I'm telling you, second period money line for the Ducks has been fire. Don't ever bet the Ducks in the first period. They don't play their best hockey. They always come back and win every fucking time.
He gets it to yes. That might be the 125 prop there. To be close, needed 16 on that.
Nice little dish off to Puka. I mean, you got to respect it. He was looking left. He couldn't get there. He decided, I'm going to run it. Nope, I got my check down valve in Puka Nacua.
He's got it now, though. That's going to put him
man,
on.
that Puka Nacua, his rushing yards, he had like 24. His 25 plus was like plus 180 at the second half.
Wow.
Stafford lucky he didn't get popped on that one.
That's not a rushing. I guess that's passing, but not rushing.
I'll be honest with you guys on the show, as we always are. I told you I took Seattle, plus 120, and then, -2.5 live. But those were just 1 unit bets. I have the under. And I think the way we need to see this, I think we need a Rams win. I think the Rams need to win. I think they need to score right now and play defense. And I think that's the only way that I win the 71.5. Because that 71.5, it's 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter is what it comes down to. So if they get one, hope they don't. But if they get one, they need to play defense.
Is this 4-down territory no matter what?
I think so, Razor. That's why I'm already over concerned about this. I think they're going to score here is basically what I'm saying. So I think Rams money line for me to cash my under 71.5, which I tripled down on, bigger bet. I'm going to need to lose Seattle, but cash the under to be profitable.
Well, we got 3rd and 4. Stafford looking, throwing, incomplete. They got to go for it here. We need to stop.
Boy.
They got to kick it. Are they kicking it?
Total yards this half, 231 for LA, 113 for Seattle.
Do you kick it or do you go for it? 4th and 4.
If you're LA Rams, I think you go for it with 5 minutes left. What do? Give them the ball back and then hope to get it back.
They're
and then
going
you have
for it.
Yeah, you have to
go for it.
Yeah, I
go for it.
Come on, D. One stop.
Still 1-score game either way.
The coaches are never going to prey on giving them the ball and saying that.
He throws it. Incomplete. Come on, Dylon. Our under 58 is still alive.
Fucking go.
Not even satisfied. He wants offensive pass interference.
Yeah. Come on. 58.5 is still alive.
Dude, I hope so, Razor. If we can hit 58.5, that was where I doubled down. I took 53 and then 58 for 25. But then I put in fucking $60 on this under 71.5. So if we can hit both, holy shit, we're gonna smash, come through, cash it.
Come on. Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tick.
Time to open another drink.
Got my drink right here.
Oh,
Let's go, Razor. Let's go, Ramon and Mike, too. Let's go, chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat for being with here. Kelly, Vincenzo, Rockin' Strong, Mr. Weskers. Of course, my guy, Pops. You already know. Solution just stopping by. Tick, 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 tick. Let's go, Solution.
Kelly says, enough with the totals, please. What? We're on the under 58.5. You don't want me to cheer, Kelly?
Of course, there's NBA and NHL too, Kelly. I'm rooting for the Ducks right now. We're on the Ducks, Kelly. We're on the Ducks, Kelly.
No, we are not on the Ducks.
Well, no, Mike excluded. It's me versus Mike. Nobody else is on the Ducks except for me. So I guess it's just me.
It's the heat check play of the day. North America's in a deep freeze.
But hold on, it's all locked up. Just got locked up, Mike. Just got locked up. Let's see who scores. Is it the Ducks or the Flames? Is it going to be a penalty? Could be a penalty. But there's something that happened. Attacking is the Anaheim Ducks. 4 minutes left, second period. It took too long to update, so I'm going to say I think there's a penalty here. I think we're going to see a power play. I don't know which side.
Let's not trust your defense going for that on fourth down.
I know, Kelly, I'm heavy on the total, too, because I went crazy on it. I did something that I shouldn't have done, but we did it. It was the under. Honestly, I thought I waited patiently, Razor. I really did. I waited for 53, didn't get it in the first half. And I was like, I don't think that's good enough. So I waited for 58. That was fine. So I got 64. That was fine. And then I took 71.5.
Some people told us we were going to regret it.
But we've seen that before, honestly. When I'm talking to the guys about NFL, and I learned from all my boys here, from Who Bangin' and from you guys. But if we see a first half over in NFL, most of the time it's second half under, and vice versa, all season long. It's really that easy for me. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Yeah, we might lose sometimes, but seriously, that's the bet to play every fucking time.
Was McVay getting ready to call a timeout there and got a little nervous?
I just think he was getting a better view.
Ramon, do you want to wait a second before you answer that question? You already had the answer.
He knew what I was going to say.
Because we've seen him do that a million times, right, Razor?
Seen it before, exactly.
The fastest coach in the league.
That's why we got the best dual stream on all platforms. We think alike. We think ahead of things. Come on! Hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Share the video. And don't forget to subscribe. We have 5 minutes left of our prime time coverage here.
The last big game of the year until the big Super Bowl. But
hey, it was 1 year.
The final live dual stream of the year, boys.
I think that's going to be the Walker yardage right there. The rushing, receiving. So it was 1 year ago to the day the Rams led the Seahawks 30-14 with 8 minutes left last year, and here we are a year later, and boy, it's basically the other way around right now.
Wait, say that again, Ramon?
Well, last year the Rams, remember, was on not last year, last month, when the Rams were beating the Seahawks in the famous game, right? It was 30-14. I know there's only 3 minutes left right now, but it is just a one-score game. They just got to stop them here. But
there's a tackle for a 2-yard gain.
Walker's got 80.
They're going to call a timeout here, right?
You got to start, right?
You have to.
Well, now that we look at the Super Bowl colors, who else is going to be in there?
I saw that post about the Super Bowl colors, Razor, how it has cashed the last 3 years, and they kind of subtly in the advertisement, Razor.
Yeah, but I don't see any Patriots colors in there.
That's Mike's angle, man. That's Mike's angle.
Thanks, Ramon, for recognizing that.
Yeah.
I was talking about that back in week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5,
Yeah, but I don't see any
week 6,
Patriots.
week 7. Week 8. They got Rams colors in there, though, don't they? See them Rams colors in there?
I mean, lots of the colors were the same, you know. Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, that's the
blue,
best. This is the
Rams,
best bet in the Super Bowl, right? The Gatorade color.
I've actually been cashing on bets. I love those bets. Number 1, casher, the length of the national anthem. Been slapping that. Heads and tails, been lucky. I'm not going to say I'm slapping that because there's no cap to it, but I've been lucky. But the
Tails never
Gatorade color razor, I've actually been capping it. So if you guys want, go look back at what colors this team does throw when they do win the Super Bowl. And if you think that team's going to win the Super Bowl, bet on that color because the color's always the same. Teams have their colors, you know, they have patterns and trends. Just like wearing the dirty jock strap, you know, they're always going to have a dirty jock strap, the lucky jock strap, and they're always going to have blue Gatorade type shit.
Toronto came back to beat the Thunder tonight, 103-1. Go ahead.
When you played hockey, Mike, did you use the same jock strap? Was it good luck?
In playoffs, absolutely.
This is a question for Mike, Dylon. If you could let Mike.
Oh, sorry. I thought my name was Mike. My fault.
I mean, listen. You got to go with what works for you. If it's your socks, if it's I didn't wash my hockey socks. Those that go up over.
I knew it was the socks, you dirty motherfucker.
Hockey players know the deal. I mean, the jock strap. I mean, look, the jock strap. The cup is inside the jock strap. So how often are you fucking with that thing? I don't know, but no, I'm superstitious as it gets. So I don't mess with some of that shit.
Yeah, see, I upgraded instead of using the jock strap as your cup in baseball. I had the sliding shorts where the cup kind of had an insert for it.
Yeah, like that, Razor. I like that equipment.
Yeah, well, you know what? Take 100-mile-an-hour fucking slap shot from a frozen fucking rubber disc right to the fucking ball sack. See how much you want to get creative with that.
Nice touch on that. Not that it's just a rubber and it's flying at 100 miles an hour, but it's frozen too. That's the word frozen is the key word there. That. Makes it worse.
See if you want to fucking get creative. You want to be
about
innovative.
In baseball, Mike? Are you wearing a cup in baseball or only if you're catching?
I'd only wear a cup in baseball if I was catching.
So if you're playing shortstop,
I'm not here. If I'm batting and I'm whacking I'm not wearing a cup.
If I'm batting,
second baseman, no. second baseman, I'm sitting up. No,
you're not.
I need things that flow. I need them. I can't have inhibitors in my process.
No, I can't. I'm too good of a fielder not to wear a cup.
God, Razor, we're back down to 58.5 on the live line. Oh my God. I tell you guys, I've never this whole stream, I'll be honest with you guys, I've never ever bet 71.5. I thought I was fucking stupid. Honestly, it was a stupid bet.
You were never in no jive turkey.
A lot of time left, but good thing for the circle, because I almost bet it at 58. And I got the circle. I got the ring of death. They wouldn't let me bet it. So they came back with 58.5. So we're close. We're live. There's a lot of time left.
I understand that ring of death. Like, if you guys don't know, I've been betting on Bet Online, so an American book. But so my money is in American. When I get it back, it's 33% more. But the downside, I just realized, Razor, I'm trying to bet UFC the other night, and it was just like, no, we're not going to accept your bet.
Oh, but they say he's down.
Anyways, long story short, it was very hard to get my bets in on Bet Online, and I don't like that at all. It was very tough. Even when we're trying to 58. American? Yeah. So I put in $500. It gave me 360 Canadian. But then, I doubled that up and I've been returning my money. So when I win, it's already an extra 30%. So to me, say you're a really good capper, like every one of you on screen knows, right? You're going to win 10 to 11% of the time. But if my money is worth an extra 30% when I transfer it to my bank account, that is a huge advantage, in my opinion.
Also,
and our guy Jimmy the Bag used to do that in Costa Rica. Go ahead. How many likes we at?
Also, Bet Online is from Panama City.
Where's Panama City?
In Panama.
Is that America or is that South America?
That's a loaded question. Don't answer, Razor.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's an offshore book.
Yeah, offshore means not from America.
Okay. Well, we may not be getting Panama here, but we might be grabbing ourselves a canal here pretty soon.
Oh, Cooper Kupp, did he catch it? Is he down? Is it a fumble?
Dirty Reg says incomplete. They got to challenge that.
I don't see how that is a survive the ground scenario, but he is being tackled.
That's got to be incomplete.
I really think it's incomplete too, Razor. But 1st and 10 here, and the Rams need to stop desperately.
1st and 10 at the 35. They hand it off. And he's going to go nowhere. They're going to have to use a timeout here. And that's their last timeout, Ramon.
Okay.
I guess they need 1 first down to end it. And it's going to be 2nd and 10, maybe 9. Oh, Mikey left us again.
God we talked about this last week. Is Jeff going to be back? The answer was no. You want to bet on this week? Is Mike going to be back? I would say the answer has to be yes. Mike will be back.
He'll be back. He'll be back. But Jeff, he's a
Bills suck.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the scumbag. Scumbag. And listen, Razor, you know this as much as I do. Everything that Robert De Niro says is true. When has Robert De Niro ever lied to us? Let's think about it. Stats, I think I looked it up last time, Ramon. 57-0, Robert De Niro lying to us.
Down Seattle.
I mean, that's good for my Seattle bets. And still good for the under. The under moved to 58.5. I think we're still going to cash that.
I can't believe Thomas might be right.
I mean, I actually can, Razor. To be honest, he gave a very thoughtful breakdown. Like when he just everything he said sounded smart. Like he knew what he was talking about. And the thing for him, which I think is my advantage too, as a young kid, maybe he doesn't have a favorite team. He's just looking at the stats. For us, maybe we had to take a look in the mirror sometimes and think, we overanalyze this shit sometimes, right? And that's honestly me sitting here learning from you guys. I've kind of learned that sometimes you guys overanalyze. Most of the time you're right. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sitting here learning from you guys, and you got to cap the capper. And everything Thomas said was on point, Razor. It's incredible for a kid of his age. And anything can happen in the NFL. Another point, Pop said it in the chat earlier. He put a parlay in for your boy Thomas, and it's still alive. If that comes through and all of his predictions were correct, Thomas still does get $650, and not from any of us. It's from Pops in the chat. Pop said, I'm putting in this parlay. It's going to pay us $1,650, and Thomas is going to get half of that when it pays out.
I'm no mathematician, but 1650, that sounds like
math was wrong, Razor. You're very smart.
Yeah, it sounded like it had to be like 850.
Yeah, it needs 825. We got 650.
I kind of remember the stats. Okay, I just threw out some numbers just to say it, but I think long story short, the comeback was $650 from Gary. He put 25 on the parlay for Thomas, and we all know I met Gary in person. He is going to give Thomas that money. He ain't no slouch.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Gary.
From the 216. Cash that shit. Lego. Boom, done.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Pops. He got that shit done in 3 takes. If you guys don't know, we recorded that video live on the way to Atlantic City. Lots of fun.
Well, Sam Darnold's under pressure. He throws it. It's incomplete, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't do that.
You can't fucking do that. Suck it, you fucking nerds.
Game? Is that the ball game?
Please let it be the ball game, Razor. Please let it be the ball game,
And
Razor.
it's holding against the Rams, and that should do it. Holding Cooper Kupp, you can't do that. Under 58.5, we're going to cash that shit. Holy shit.
Razor. Under 58.5 is beautiful. We never saw that coming. But Seattle Seahawks, -2.5, and the money line, +120, and the under 71.5, which I love you guys, but nobody had the balls to do it except for moi. Yours truly, Dylon from Canada. Everybody said it can't be done. 71.5. And it was a bad move. I told you, don't tell me. You should not triple down at that spot. It wasn't smart.
Stop it, Dirty Reg. This shit is...
Reg, you get the fuck out of here. I love you, but get the fuck out of here.
Game is a wrap. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, there was just a tiny bit of mismanaging. I don't think it made a difference, though. There was that weird play where he called timeout. I think he could have used the timeout and the challenge kind of at the same time, but it didn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, yeah, it absolutely did matter, Ramon. That's the reason why it's going under. We should have had more points than 58. We really, really should have. 58.5 was off the table very early in the game. A lot of bad decisions, to your point, Ramon. Yeah. I mean, shout out to Coach Ramon.
I also might have put a star on some Bo Jackson conversation. Gonna regret hopping on that under. He also said, does Razor know what's going on?
I mean, to his point, he was cheering for his team. He was being a fanboy, Razor, but I told him, don't ever doubt it, man. When it's this live, let's look at it from a live perspective. You guys know me. I'm a live bettor, and that's where I have the advantage in the NFL because I said I don't love these teams. I don't give a fuck about who wins. I'm looking purely at numbers, and you guys love your teams, Bo Jackson. You said don't take it, okay? You were right at 58.5 for sure, but 71.5, that's too wide. That's almost double the original number. You look at that in any other sport, you should take that every time as a live bet, and you would come out on top.
The best time to jump on under is after a special teams turnover touchdown as well.
And I told you, Razor, I waited. I thought I waited patiently all game. I didn't take the 53 until the second half. I took the 58.5. I took the 64.5. I took the 71.5. I thought I practiced patience, but it honestly, it got greasy. I thought I was going to lose all those bets, but it turned all the way around. And we've seen that before. If the first half goes over, second half goes under. We've seen it before. It's just the transition. Same with NBA. It's never going to be over all the time. You have to look to switch. You got to look to pivot at some point, but you got to find the right point. Luckily, I think we did get that tonight.
Rick says turnover incoming.
I don't even think so, Rick. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Holy shit. The Panthers scored 4 goals in the third period, 5-1 final.
Oh.
God damn it.
And I'll be honest with you. For me, Razor, this is the dirtiest time of the season to bet NHL. It's like, say you break it down into, 3 quarters. They all start off hot, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They get their points. But now it's getting tight. Everybody's fighting for points. And these shitty teams that you think are going to come through all they're going to do, they're going to lose, but they're going to fuck up everybody's playoff hopes. It's a dirty ass time of season. The second quarter, you want to wait till the end, the next quarter, just before the playoffs, when everything gets a little bit tight again.
Andrew says,
Dylon, with all due respect, how do you cap in the Olympic break here? I mean, listen,
honestly, I have to be honest with you, Mike, because I don't know, because we've never seen it before. I can't sit here and pretend like I know.
No, we've seen it before.
There's never been Olympics, No, but hear me out, Ramon.
No,
there's never been a break in NHL where they drafted the players from the NHL to do the Olympics, and they took 3 weeks off the NHL.
Yeah,
it's happened before.
Has it really? Because I heard that it has not happened before.
No, I'll get the date on that.
Oh, it used to happen all the time. They only moved it in the last 3.
I could be wrong, because I know you guys are very smart with your shit, but I know that they did change the rules this year, so maybe it happened before and they changed the rules, but I know for a fact that they are changing the rules again this year.
In 2014,
3rd and 7. This is the ball game here. If they get a first down, he gets sacked.
Let's go. Let's go.
You got a chance. You're saying?
Let's actually fucking go.
No field goal. They're going to have to punt.
It was in 2014, the last time the NHL paused the regular season to compete in the Olympics when it was in tells you how long ago, Sochi, Russia, the Olympics.
That was when the NHL, the American team trashed hotel rooms, if I'm mistaken. The American team trashed hotel rooms, if I'm not mistaken. You go back and look.
They got to take the delay of penalty. They don't take the delay of penalty. They punt it. And it's a fair catch at the 8-yard line.
Okay, here we go. This is a Matthew Stafford. Don't put it beyond him here. He's got
Matt Stafford said, I want the ball with no time.
Got Puka.
We need that pick. Plus 135.
Talking about a Hall of Fame one day, Puka Nacua. Remember that play back in 2026? We were doing that live stream, and he broke away for that 80-yard touchdown.
They need a touchdown. A field goal does nothing. We're here in the NFC Championship. We have Seattle 31, Rams 27. Stafford back to pass. Puka catches it at the 30-yard line. Tick, 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 tick. They're going to have to spike it, and they do.
That finally gave me that Puka over 125 yards there at plus 125. I needed 4 more yards, so I'm glad the drive went on here a little bit.
I'll do you in the bottom while you're drinking sangria.
Let's go, Ramon. Let's go.
You can't throw a Hail Mary here. You've got to pick up some yardage, right? I mean, you've got to get like a 10 or 15, 20 yarder at least on this play.
Depends if he's Aaron Rodgers or not. He's at the 30. There's a timeout, Seattle.
Seattle's scared.
They're
scared. They look scared.
Mike,
look at
Mike, let me talk to you. They should be fucking scared.
Yeah. Matt Stafford is in town.
They're playing prevent. They're up by 4 with 10 seconds left. What are they scared for? They're not.
I don't think it's. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's a matter of being
scared. I mean, you can't take the face off.
Defense here.
There's no way they're confident right now, Razor. That's all I'm saying.
Take your time out to the extra Super Bowl.
Defensive backs right now.
Razor. There's no way they're not scared right now. They're about to lose out on getting to the Super Bowl. There's no way they're not fucking scared. They have to try hard.
Stafford back to pass, and it's caught at the 50-yard line.
Watch out. Watch the replay here. Did he only get 1 foot in, no hip?
They're going to wind the clock and the game is over.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll
And
just say
Seattle has won the game and is going to the Super Bowl.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
fucking go! Yes!
Let's go. Under 58.5 cash in.
Razor, was he out of bounds?
Razor, I love that you
Look,
cashed
bro.
in on the 58.5. I love that. I'm not going to try to overshadow that. But under 71.5 cashes and under 58.5. Who the fuck really saw that one coming? I hedged. I told you, Razor. I had under for $10. Okay. And then I took it again, 53.5 for another 10. So we're in 20. I put 40 on the 58.5, and I put 80 on the 71.5, and both the 58.5 and the 71.5 come through. Seattle Seahawks money line plus 120 when they were down, and plus 2.5 when they were down. When everybody said it couldn't be done, Seahawks are birds, and they did fly together. Let's fucking go!
And Thomas is right so far. Seattle and the Patriots. That is going to be your Super Bowl. What a game. Way better than the AFC Championship. Shout out to
go!
OC with the $50 dono. Says, thanks, Razor, and all the cameras. Great year. See you all next season. Shout out to Cecil C.
Shout out to Cecil with a $50 donation. Are you fucking kidding me? No, this ain't shot time, Razor. You can do shots, ain't no problem. I'm shotgunning a beer for Cecil with a $50 donation. That's an absolute shotgun a beer. $50 absolutely deserves it. This one is for you and you alone. Cecil 5622. Let's go.
Go give it, boys.
Bang, bang. Let's fucking go. Seahawks gang. I told you I cut my fingernails. This is actually tough. Fucked up again. Come on. Ah! It's actually a struggle. We're going to have to just crack it with our fucking... Oh, now it's fucking up all over the place. Lots of fun still here on Razor, Sharp Picks Networks, and Sports Money. We have our finger underneath the tab. We're going to get it done. Fuck, it hurts. Wow. It actually just bent the tab in half. This is a failed shotgun like you've never seen before, but we're going to chug it anyways. Nope, we're not. We're going to pour that into this cup right here, then we're going to chug it. All right?
This is the craziest.
This is great. Great, Razor. Look at this, though. I pulled that shit. Let me pour the rest of this beer before I get it over there.
Chug that shit.
Look, wait, hold on. I will. But look at this. The bottom of the can. I tried to crack it so hard, I bent the tab and it broke. Full evidence. I can't open the can. But we put it in the cup.
Final.
Let's go.
Ah! And that
Shout
wasn't
out
just
to
one
Cecil
shotgun beer,
C.
Razor. That was not just one shotgun beer. This cup holds 2 beers. That was 2 full beers and 1 fucking chug. And that is worth a $50 donation from Cecil. That is my fucking boy, Cecil. Let's go, Ramon, raining down the graffiti for Cecil.
Shout out to Cecil C. Ramon, talk about the opening on.
First move right now, and BetOnline is going to open this game up. But I've got breaking news right now. BetOnline has opened it at 4. I'm looking at it here right on screen, Razor. We're seeing the quick move to Seattle here. BetOnline's moved it to 5. Now, we've seen these faux moves before, but if you like New England right now, you might want to stick with that 5 right there and pick it up because I think it'll probably go back down. It opened 4 just moments ago, 46. Now the 5s are gone. We're back down to 4.5, but Bet Online, that's where the action's at right now. I'm going to call it 4.5 and 45. Money line, Seahawks minus 215, take back plus 183. And it's moving, so, hey, you can do a little manipulating if you like. Maybe it'll land. Maybe it'll be a 4 or 5 point game in there.
Also, Ramon wrote the Rams, but he did mean Seattle.
No,
Seattle.
don't put it on screen. Don't put it on screen.
No, we already know what you meant, Ramon. You're on top of your shit. You crushed it tonight. You were all over the props, all over everything.
Great.
I'm sorry, I screamed about my winnings. I want to hear about your guys' winnings.
Oh, Ramon crushed it tonight.
Well, we came up short on a few for sure. Probably dove in there a little bit too much on some of those. But, man, great calls tonight, guys. A great show. Thank you for everything this season, Razor. Enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody. And, man, what a year. Some great games here with you guys. Thanks to everyone in the chat. These guys are pretty cool, but I probably wouldn't come in here if we didn't have you guys keeping it going with all the comments, making sure that we're being watched and all
Ramon,
that.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Great job.
So, the real bet is now, will Mikey return? Will Mikey return to say goodbye?
No, he's off that now.
Well, you know,
on the Rams.
weather. Stay cold, stay warm, everybody. Stay safe. Don't go protesting out there either. Just get a blanket, some good chicken noodle soup, and let's roll and let this storm go by. Looks like it'll be another 24 hours or so, right? You guys are in it right now, Razor, so you might know better. But I've already seen my sheet here for tomorrow in basketball. Razor has 12 cancellations in college basketball and 4 games, I think, 4 or 5 in college, of course.
Yeah, man. Stay safe out there, everyone. Get in the snow. And a big shout out to everybody in the chat. That is going to do it for us here for the NFC Championship. Woo! Is the Super Bowl, where we have the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Game happened before, and another team was on the 1-yard line and didn't run the ball. I just remember that, but we got a rematch.
Super Bowl 49, I think it was, Razor.
Oh, we got a rematch. Seattle Seahawks.
Can I tell you guys something about rematches? A real theory I have. I've been looking this up and looking into it. NHL, NFL, UFC. Rematch theory says no games go the same way 2 times in a row. Whether that's your money line or you're under, you're over. I swear to God, start looking into that, guys. It's hitting at 90%. I'm not sure about NFL, but UFC, I know for sure 90%. And I think it makes sense over all categories. You know, 2 matches never go the same way. Mike has his immediate revenge spot, which has been hitting in NHL, 25-0. And I've seen that too. And just think about it professionally. If you really play that same team again the next time, you're going to remember it, especially if it's within that week. So very important stat there that I've seen across all sports.
Yeah, Razor, no doubt. One of the most memorable Super Bowls, right, with that interception by Malcolm Butler there. Maybe run the ball there a little bit, try to squeeze that one in there. And going to remember that one. Let's hope for another good one with these teams.
Yes, and we got a little bit different celebration here compared to the AFC. The AFC was the road team, and here in the NFC, it is the home team.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a big celebration here in Seattle. Shout out to my guy, Kevin Reed. He's a Seattle fan. He might be one of the only Seattle fans that I know. Shout out to my guy, K. Reed. He joined us last night or yesterday in the chat for the Pegasus. And, man, what a race that was.
Yeah, I was watching that shit. That was incredible. You guys did a really good stream for Pegasus. And honestly, anybody that doesn't know, obviously Razor's a horse racing guy. But when it comes to like, big championship races, you guys need to tune in because that's really where the money is made. Of course, he's profitable all season long, but big fucking races, that's where the boys cash up. That's where the boys cash up.
Yeah, shout out to our guy Keith. He was all over Skippy. He had a free little bet on his website and cashed in nicely. Shout out to our guy Keith.
Very smart.
But that is going to do it for us here on the Sunday Night Live dual stream on the Ray Sharp Pick Network and on Sports Money. Shout out to all the donations tonight. Shout out to Nasty Nate and Cecil C with the big
special
dono.
shout out to Cecil with $50. Very, very special. I imagine Cecil cashed the fuck up, and thank you for giving a little bit of that back to us. We appreciate the fuck out of that. It means a lot.
Let's go. Shout out to Cecil C and everybody in the chat. Of course, before we head out of here, we are going to head around the horn. Ramon Scott, talk to the people. You got a show tomorrow? What's going on? Let the people know where they can find you.
Yeah, we're still going to do a show. Of course, we got some basketball. We got some NBA, NHL. We'll talk about the Super Bowl and see where the odds go here. It looks like we're settling in 44.5 and 46.5. And just get ready for a great week. Thanks to everybody here. And once again, thank you for all the support. Thank you to you, Razor, for hosting every week. Thank you to Mike as well. Dylan, it was great to have you here these last several weeks, man. It really,
honestly, sorry to cut you off, Ramon, but I've really appreciated being here with you every single week. I've learned a lot. If you guys don't know me, I'm a UFC capper. I'm an NHL, NBA type guy, but I learned a lot from the NFL being here with these guys on stream. And honestly, listen to what they're saying. Very, very fucking smart. One season, I learned a lot, enough to put me, Ramon, and all respect to you, seriously, put me from a terrible NFL handicapper to I want to say below average, just to be humble. But we did well. I did better any other season than I ever did. And that's not because I'm good. It's because I listened to you guys and I hung out here and heard all the information. And not just you guys on stream, but the chat.
Yep, and
honestly, beautiful.
It's going to be a great, if we get done with that, we're going to roll right into the college ball and NBA, NHL playoffs as well. It's going to be a great 2026. So enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody.
Shout out to Chicago Joe in the chat. He didn't want to say nothing until he wanted to talk shit against me. He said, shut the fuck up. Ramon's talking. But listen, if I want to respect my OGs and I respect their opinions and I want to talk about it, I know I cut some people off. You're not wrong. I know I cut them off. But really, I have learned a lot over here. And it's not because I've been watching the games. It's because I've been listening to these boys over here. And I'm an NHL, UFC guy, okay? Now I'm kind of in the NBA. NFL is my weakest sport. That's why I wanted to take this moment at the end of the show, end of the year, when we've already seen it. We're not going to do a live show for the Super Bowl because everybody wants to be with their families, right? But I want to give respect to Ramon, Razor, and Mikey because I sat here all season long, been with you guys. And why? Because I wanted to fucking learn something, okay? And you could learn it too, and that's why we're here. They made me money, and I learned how to make new bets because of them. And it's very important that I shout that out. I'm sorry that I cut off Ramon. I don't want to be that guy. But the reason that I did it is because it was very important. And it's very important to me. If you guys know where I came from, I was just an NHL UFC guy. And then Razor retweeted the live sweat back when it was on Ix Snizzle's channel. This wasn't even on Who Bangin', okay? And Razor still reposted that shit, keeping the small people alive, looking at the real ones. So without Razor, I couldn't be here. And without Ramon, we couldn't be here. We all work together as a group. I love you guys, man. It's a beautiful fucking season. It really was. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I made more money this year on the NFL than I did any other year. And that wasn't me. It was because of you. And that's why I want to give you guys a very special shout out because it means a lot to me.
Also, that is the link in the chat, the Ramon Show tomorrow morning. You can join him at 9:10 a.m. right over on the Sports Money Network. Dylan, let everyone know where they can find you, my friend.
I mean, I just went on a rant there. You already know what it is. You can find me on Who Bangin' Sports Talk. You can find me on Twitter at DylonBets. And tomorrow, Razor, we're going to be live on Razor's channel and on Who Bangin' for TGL, the Golf League. It's happening on Monday. Instead of, it used to be on Tuesdays, but we're pushing it back to Monday. Catch me and Ixnaz live breaking down the Golf League. 3-0, winning money. I mean, the last one was I wasn't profitable in the beginning, but we cashed a plus 300 at the end. We're seeing these holes right, and TGL just started the Golf League, so the markets are not really right for everybody, and we know what we're seeing. Me and Sniz have been cashing up over there, but yeah, we're going to go live tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. It's a good matchup tomorrow. It's the Boston Bay, and Boston versus the Bay, and it's a pick'em matchup actually tomorrow. We had big favorites the last two we watched. It was easy to bet. You know, they were minus 160, both of them. We hit that at minus 160. We cashed you up. We took them live at plus money, Ramon. We cashed you up. We hit holes live. So 3-0, we were crushing this, and it's a new sport. So I think it's good that we get on top of this now, watching the sport all the way from the beginning. And tune in tomorrow, TGL, the Golf League. It's the first pick'em match, so we're actually going to have some really good prices here, and expect us to cash up again and go 4-0.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You can find me at Razor Sharp Picks. Follow me on all social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you got. Farmers of America, Amish only. Make sure you follow me at Razor.
Amish only.
Yeah. We got it all, Dylan. We got it all. No racing with Razor tomorrow. Parks was canceled. There's only like 1 or 2 tracks going, but I will be back live on Tuesday. Hopefully Parks will be back up. We'll be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for racing with Razor. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button down below, share the video, and subscribe. The last football stream of the year. Shout out to Mikey, Money, and everybody who has joined us throughout the weeks. We couldn't have done it without you. And shout out to everybody in the chat. For Ramon Scott, Dylan, Mikey, Money, I'm Razor Sharp Picks. Have a good night. Hit the like button down below. Share the video, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and we'll see you next time.